Good afternoon and welcome to match day 2 of the Big Four U.S. Virgin Islands Men's Premier League here on lovely St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. We're here live at the Bethlehem Soccer Stadium. The players are on the field. They're getting ready for the first match. First matchup being the third place game. We're going to see LRVI taking on New Vibes right here at the Big Four Finals Day. And 2 days of jam-packed action, 2 days of non-stop vibes. And these teams are definitely getting ready for the action today, getting ready to give the fans a wonderful showing. The teams are on the field warming up, getting their drills in, making sure that they're loose and they're ready to take on today's action. LRVI versus New Vibes. And of course, New Vibes and LRVI hailing from St. Thomas. And the field conditions are looking very good. There's a little slight overcast, but I don't think it should be too much of a problem for their visibility today, and as well as giving them a cool temperature to play in as opposed to yesterday. Now, good afternoon, guys. My name is Curtis Lois. I'm here in the booth with my co-host,
Vin Blaine.
Vin Blaine, the legend himself. He's here. We'll be your commentators this afternoon, taking you all the way through to the finals. And the first match today, LRVI versus New Vibes, and they're playing for the third place trophy. And of course, later on this afternoon, we'll see the big matchup of the two final teams of Rovers and Hellenites. And today's broadcast is brought to you by WTJX in collaboration with US Virgin Islands Soccer Federation, of course, and WTJX doing a wonderful job on the broadcast. Good afternoon to everyone tuned in live, locked in on YouTube and on Facebook. So, Vin, as the team's out here warming up, what do you think about the preparation that these teams are exhibiting today? What are their body language telling you so far?
Well, the normal warm up. They're moving around and quite gingerly. I mean, they're not gingerly, but they're looking to get their movements up quickly. Nothing new. I'd rather talk about their grudge match today. I hate to use that word, but today is definitely going to be a grudge match. If you listen to the interview I had with the coach from LRVI yesterday, he finished up and saying that now that he's not in the finals, is now bragging rights in St. Thomas. You know, who is a better team from St. Thomas. The history is deep with them. If you remember yesterday, we had having a chat off camera, and we were saying to you that the New Vibes at one point led 3-0 over the same LRVI team. And LRVI came back and actually won the game 7-3, either 7-3 or 6-3, if I'm correct. So, and then his final words to me yesterday, the coach from LRVI, is that they have worked them out, and they actually know how to get by them. So I am looking forward to see if that comes through, because it is this New Vibes team is not a team to mess around with. I still think yesterday was a bad game in the sense that they didn't finish their opportunities. Dead in set in front of goal, and you never finish your opportunities. I think they gave that game away. I can't say if they had scored those goals if Rovers would have come back and beaten them. But I have to comment on what I saw.
Right.
And then you realize that, I mean, easy goals. I mean, one of their leading players at the day, you know, he missed that. He had a good game, but then he missed out on a lot of this Rosier, right? And he had 2 out of 3 golden opportunities to really score,
right,
and put his team ahead, and then would have gained the confidence there. So let us see his performance today and see what comes of it. You were there. You can comment on the game what you saw.
Well, I cannot argue with you there. I had Rosier for my man of the match.
Yes.
Right, he scored the equalizing penalty to give the team a level playing field, but unfortunately he wasn't able to convert some of his opportunities. Couple missed headers too, right in front of the goal, and he wasn't able to put it away. But not taking anything away from his performance, he did an awesome job. And shout out to the winners of the match. They did what they're supposed to do to be able to finish the game and finish the job. Credits to them, and they made it all the way to the finals. And they're going to be showing us today why they deserve to be in the finals.
Yeah, and back to the New Vibes team, and if you notice, they got the better chances in the game in the 6-yard box. I mean, dead set in the 6-yard box, and miss those opportunities. So it is a matter of how do I compose myself or ourselves today to get and at least leave with something, a trophy that says third place. You know, because it's a matter of how the coach prepares them mentally. We were talking before when they came out at halftime for the game, when they came over the second half of the game, that their shoulders were down, they didn't look confident. And this is from a team who had the best of the first half. And they came out dropping their shoulders. As a matter of fact, the coach, Rove, was my good friend also. Never wanted to do the interview at the first half because he realized that he was upset, to be honest with you. But the New Vibes coach came over and did the interview. But I thought that going into the half and coming back out, once you're in the locker room, that's the time you recover and you sort of speak about the things. You can't do anything about the missed chances. And you remember I said to you in the game that he might be upset, but he should be saying that although we're missing, we're getting in scoring positions, and that's the important thing. Once you get in the scoring position, there's a chance that you will score.
Yes.
Never happened for them in the first half, and they brought Rovers back into the game from, as you say, an outstanding goal from Jabari.
Very outstanding.
Very outstanding goal. Just a little bit over the half line. And
we saw about 7 goals yesterday.
Yes.
5 in the second game and 3 in the first game.
Right. I know what you're going to ask
8.
me.
8 goals total. Which of those 8 goals you would say are the goal of the tournament?
Well, before I even answer that, we have to advise that the teams are going back into the changing room, so they should be out in another maybe 15, 20 minutes. But they have already taken care of their warm-up and they're ready to go. Now, this is another opportunity for the coaches now to re-emphasize what it is that they want what the game plan is going in, right? Get back to your question about the goal. I think both of us agree.
The goal of day one.
The goal of day one would have been Jabari's goal from 50 yards out. And the only time the goalkeeper saw that ball is when he went in the back to pick it up. You know, so that really, really a good goal. I think that spurred the team on. I think that's what brought back Rovers into the game, definitely, because they were having a difficult time. Second half was a little better for them. First half was definitely, should have been definitely given to New Vibes. And that's why I said I'm surprised they came back out so flat.
For me, I think the hat-trick yesterday from Kersan, the number 11 for Hella Knights, I have to give him I put all 3 goals in one, right? Because he did a good job. He definitely, came out firing. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to finish the game. He had a little injury, but let's see if he's able to go again today to maybe recapture some of that zeal and that striking prowess he had from day one and bring it. Today is actually the day when he actually needs to be scoring those hat-tricks.
Definitely. But I would categorize that as the player of the day
of
the game. Yes, the boat game yesterday.
So if I was to choose, I would probably choose the third goal.
The third goal from him.
Yes.
And those goals were to me set. When you take an opportunity and you know you have the technique, you have the range to take a shot like what Jabari did, and that's what he did. You remember in the first half I said to you, once they allow him to control that ball in the middle at that park, that area, and he takes a shot, he's going to be in trouble. And it worked out that way. But yes, definitely. The player of the game of the day to me was Helen Knights. Let me get to his name again. and you said it before.
Curson.
Yes, that's right.
Marcelin.
Yes, Marcelin. That's the player of the game for me yesterday. Did well. And before LRVI could know what happens to them, they were under 3 good goals. I think there were 3 good goals, well coordinated interaction with players from half line.
Yes.
Moving down. At one point, they took
Very
4
good
passes. 4 passes to get the goal.
Very
and that shows you that they were coordinated and that they were ready for the game.
Yes. Yes. We have a lot of rain this morning, and the field conditions might be a little bit damp. We saw the maintenance staff out here with the broom earlier pushing some water off of the pitch. What do you think the field conditions is going to play into today's match in terms of the ball movement on the field?
It shouldn't. The turf rolls as it is. It's not like grass where you have puddles here and puddles there that may stop a ball in certain situations. This field, let me tell you this. LRVI, right? The coach was talking about not being able to play on the field or practice on the field.
Yes.
But if he looks back at his team, right, I think that 70% of them train on this pitch of the national team.
Right.
And likewise for Rovers. So there's no real difference. The field will roll just the same. It might come off a little faster, right? It's for them now.
Even in the puddles?
Even in puddles. There won't be much puddles. The puddle is to the far left.
Okay.
From where we are sitting, is the distance left there's a little puddle sometimes. But I saw the grounds, the person that takes the grounds, that's pushing it off.
What about the humidity in the air?
No problem. They complained about this heat yesterday. Now, why should they complain about the
Today we don't have sun heat.
Don't
we have
sunny
the
day.
humidity.
Not
the temperature.
That shouldn't. But all these persons come from US Virgin Islands,
right.
whether it be St. Thomas or St. Croix.
Okay.
Right? They're not coming from England, where they're not used to this type of thing, or anywhere high for this.
We shouldn't be giving any leniency to any coaches.
No excuses. That's what I want to tell you. No excuses from these two players. They have to come out and play the game. And I hope that, I suspect that maybe LRVI coach might be making excuses, and I hope he's not doing it with the players. Right. I hope he's doing it with the staff and not with the players, because that can get to the head of the players. Today again, I saw with LRVI in the second half where they were getting involved with the referees, and they have to be careful that they don't do it again today, because it may be the same referee, and referees have good memories, They have good memories. They're like elephants, So if you feel that you're going to come back in the game with that same approach, it might be detrimental to you as far as calls go. I always tell people, they are human beings, referees.
That's right.
And if you get at them, this unconscious bias towards that thing might hit them. But I
don't want to get on the referee's back.
No, you don't want to get. No. You don't want to get on the
books.
referee's back. No, definitely not.
So separate and apart from Pride, the third place match, the first match that's coming up. What else do these players and these teams have to play for, separate and apart from us knowing, you're playing for
more
Pride?
Money. Third place definitely get more money. so if they want to come away with something good, they're playing for money. Right, the prize. I don't know. I didn't think about the prize money, but I know they're playing for more money.
Right.
And also, the coaches' pride.
Okay.
Because the coaches talk a lot, and they sometimes coaches forget about players and talk about me against you as a coach.
Rivalry.
And I hate that, but it happens. What is going to happen now is because I think LRVI has a better of new vibes. They might feel that we're going to prove that this wasn't a fluke, right? New Vibes, to be fair to them, New Vibes didn't have all their players with them in the last part of the competition. Now they've gotten back some players that I believe that will help them to be a better team and play a better game against LRVI. LRVI seems confident they can overcome. But remember, yesterday we spoke about overconfidence and what can happen.
Yes.
So I think that's what happened to them in the game against Helen Knights last night. They were overconfident. They came with their leading goal scorer, never touched the ball. I think it took maybe 2 shots or 3 shots for the entire game.
Yeah.
So let us see how it pans out in this first game.
one goal yesterday from New Vibes, the penalty kick, and we had 2 goals yesterday from LRVI. So bit of a low scoring spell so far against their opponents. What do you feel like the tactical approach would be like for these 2 teams coming in to try to get more goals, right? And seeing that New Vibes wasn't even really able to score yesterday. They didn't score in open play. Scoring might be a bit of a challenging for them this weekend. What do you think the coaches are telling them right now to be able to get more goals going?
What I noticed, Curtis, is that New Vibes moved away from their normal attack with the number 7, unless they change his number to the 7 to another player, because this 7
I believe
was
that was
dangerous.
Kensley.
Yes. And I think that if it was the same player that played in number 7, they moved away from their attacking scheme and got into putting him away from goal. He was playing more between, I'd say, central and midfield. So he was away from goal.
Yes.
He's a dangerous player in the 1v1 situations. He destroyed Rovers in the President's Cup on the left side. I watched him play in St. Thomas, the same behavior. He's a definite person that you have to watch. He takes you, cuts you in, and destroys you. I did not see that yesterday in the New Vibes team. I saw the 10 and the 12 who normally plays that position and did well. But Regala got injured. I said to you before the halftime that Regala was carrying something. Because as a coach, you watch players, even I don't watch players on the ball all the time. I watch off the ball to see how they're reacting, how they're moving. And I think it showed that in the second half he was not himself. He was not himself. I'm hoping that he has recovered some and can handle the game today. But as I said, the movement of New Vibes yesterday was not what I had expected from the team. They started out well, but I saw faded after the first goal scored on them.
It's the Big Four, Men's Premier League, USVI, Soccer Federation in collaboration with WTJX, bringing you the action live. Just want to say good afternoon to all the viewing audience out there tuning in on the Facebook and YouTube apps. We're coming to you live from the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. The teams are making their way to the benches. All the officials are making their way on to the field. The referees are getting ready and they're gearing up to bring the teams out of their changing rooms. And the action is going to be starting in approximately 12 minutes as we get ready to do the opening ceremonies. The teams are going to be marching on the field, followed by the national anthems, the coin toss from both teams, and we're going to see which team decides to go from left to right and which teams are going to decide to go from, the opposite direction, facing the what I call the tower. I nicknamed it. I called it the tower. Yes. I don't think they officially named it the tower.
No,
but I call it the tower.
Not yet, but maybe after your.
I'm going to put a petition in.
Yes,
that's right. That's like we're going to change the rules for you yesterday. If somebody comes off the field, the attacking, the defensive player have to come off too.
All right.
Yes.
I got you.
That's right. So once again, my name is Curtis Lois. I'll be a commentator this afternoon, and here with me in the booth,
Vin Blaine assisting with color commentary.
That's right. And we have an exciting matchup coming to you this afternoon. 2 exciting games. The first game being the 3rd place game, of course. LRVI facing off against New Vibes. It's a little bit of a St. Thomas head-to-head this afternoon. In the first match, playing for that 3rd place match, playing for a little bit more than just pride. As Vin said earlier, coaches' rivalry, proving who has the better tactics. For me personally, I feel like the teams should play for. I consider soccer to be a product. It's a sport, but it's also a product.
Yeah.
Right? The product that we're putting on the field is the game. We don't just tune in to see Ronaldo and Messi and Neymar just because they're our favorite player. They're a favorite player for a reason. Right? They're good at what they do. They're excellent at what they do.
Right.
So for me, I would love to see the players come out to show that they're the best at what they do.
Yeah, and also take the fans into consideration.
Show the fans why they should tune in this afternoon and watch the game. Not just today, but next season, and the season after that.
Right, right.
All the kids that are watching these guys play today, play for them. Show the kids, listen, you want to be up here one day playing this sport, you never know who's looking up to you, right? You as a coach, Vin, you never know which kid is looking at you on the sideline.
Definitely.
Some kid might be looking at the coaches, not even
Coach's
the players.
behavior.
Right?
Coach's behavior.
How the coaches conduct the team, how they line their team up, the formations they use, and say, you know what, one day I may not have the talent to be a player, but maybe I might be on the sidelines
And be a coach.
to be a coach. I might be Pep Guardiola one day.
You have made a good point, right? Because you see, we interviewed a youngster from Illinois yesterday after the game, Curtis, and you can see the joy in his face because he trains with them, he supports them, his parents supports them, and you can see the joy in his head, in his face, that hey, tomorrow is another game that he can come and enjoy.
That's right.
And so that's a good way. When you're a coach and you're even a player, you are setting a standard and for the players that are coming, and an example for the players that are coming in.
The referees and the coaches are getting ready to make their way on the field. The referee signaling, and he gets the okay to proceed. Match day 2 coming to you live here on WTJX, US Virgin Islands Men's Premier League. Today we will find out who is the crowning champions, first, second, and third place. And of course, LRVI in their classic orange and black kit. New Vibes opting to go with the red kit for this afternoon's match. We're going to get ready for the national anthem.
Hey, Bessie.
Have a good game. Moments away from kickoff. LRVI ready to rock and roll. New Vibes getting ready to rock and roll. Let's talk about these starting lineups, Vin. Starting lineup for LRVI. Number 8, Samuel Illides. Skylar Hackett. Jason McKibben looks like he's starting today.
Yeah.
Came off the bench yesterday.
Right.
Looks like Orion would not be coming on maybe until the second half, or let's see if he was able to recover from that injury that he took up.
Well, from my investigation, it seemed that they had food that is reacting on them in a sense. The two players couldn't start again today because they were, I don't know what they ate, and
Right.
they have an upset stomach. So I think that's one of the reasons why they're not involved.
Axel Blanche back in the game today.
Yes.
Looking forward to see him hold down that defense. Up top, Anthony Bassara holding on the midfield. He's one of the star players from yesterday.
Right.
Controlling the game, going back and forth, getting involved in the attack and also falling back in the defense as well. Doesn't look like Naquan is getting the start this afternoon. Mr. Naquan Henry,
Yeah.
star national team player.
And,
And for New Vibes, Christopher Septis looked like he's making a bounce back from the knock that he took up yesterday. He he had to leave the game from that 2 back-to-back injuries that he took up. Our boy Alande Rosier
yeah, he's back again.
back in action again today.
Hoping that he can make good of what he did yesterday, bad yesterday.
That's right.
So
Captain number 9, Aubin.
Aubin is back as a captain.
Aubin is back.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we have. I'm glad to see that the number 10 is number 10. I'm not glad. I'm not seeing number 10 in the
On
lineup for.
It looks like some of these numbers have changed too, because Christopher Septus was wearing number 19 yesterday.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have changed. I don't know
Right.
why they changed.
Right.
But that's, one thing I can tell you though, Curtis, is that both teams are familiar with each other.
Yes.
They know, I think they've played 4 games if I'm not mistaken. LRVI, I think, came out 2-1 ahead or 2, I know the first time they played, I was surprised to hear the score. I was very surprised to hear the score. Because they from 3-0 up to lose the game in such a fashion.
Yes.
Is not something that I expected from LRVI. I saw them play here and I saw them play in St. Thomas. Not LRVI, sorry, New Vibes. I saw them play here in the President's Cup, and I saw them play before even the President's Cup. I saw them play over there. So, as a matter of fact, I predicted they'd probably come and win the game over here, and they did. Not the traditional way as such, through penalties.
Teams having to switch sides. Apparently, a bit of a miscommunication in terms of where they'll be lining up.
No, not necessarily. The toss is done. They just went in those areas, but when the coin is tossed, then they
lined up prematurely.
They did. Normally they do that. Normally they do that.
Maybe some early anxiousness and some jitters.
No, maybe the referee, the coach was on the field, earlier. So maybe he might think he felt something there that it's best to start on this side or that side.
You're giving us all the insights.
Yeah. So no, he shifted over again.
A little bit of craft.
Yes.
A little bit, maybe a little bit more puddles on one side.
Right.
On the other side. Let's see if that plays.
Coaches try everything to get an advantage, You should know that.
Let's see if it goes to their advantage in the first half. They'll try to come out swinging in an early goal and put this game away early.
Let's see what comes of it now. It's up to the players now, not the coaches anymore.
It's in the players' hands.
Mm-hmm.
As we get ready for kickoff, moments away in the Big Four finals, third place match.
You said they didn't have.
We're off.
I'm sorry about that, Curtis, but they didn't have Nakwan playing. But I'm sure that's Nakwan I'm seeing on the pitch in number 10. He is starting. He is starting
on the pitch. They made
he's starting
to the starting lineup.
Definitely.
And we go early. The captain is going down the wing on the right side, swings the ball in, and LRVI's defense has been called to action from early.
Same start as usual that they had yesterday.
Come on swinging.
They
don't waste no
time.
Right,
no time. And they as I said, they started slow. They're just slow starter, but I guess not for this tournament. For these games, yes.
Putting the opportunities
right.
But it looks like... Okay, nice clearance. Mohammed getting involved in the action early. He was one of the standout players for me yesterday. Very skillful player.
Very skillful. Controls the game. Controls the midfield very well.
Alande Rosier controlling things right now on the right wing. James with the throw-in. Intercepted by New Vibes. Pulls the ball all the way back and switches the attack. They're going to try that again from the left side. Tries to find...
No, the number 7 is playing up top.
Kensley switched up top this time. So
yes, number 7 is there.
As you mentioned earlier,
yes,
they need to get him involved in the attack a lot more. So
I think he's more effective in that position.
Maybe this might be the strategy that the coach alluded to yesterday.
Yeah.
And here we go. They're off on the attack. LRVI with their first opportunity for the game tries to switch it into the box, but intercepted by New Vibes defense. Loses control there a little bit. Wonderful tackle by number 4, Bernardo Antoine of New Vibes. throw in for LRVI. Brings the ball all the way back. Try to reset their attack. Wonderful through pass, but unfortunately, they're not able to get on to the end of that. Nice bit of build up there from LRVI, showing some promise. Answering New Vibes' early attack. They're showing from this early stage that it's not going to be a one-sided game today.
Starts out in a what do you call that, a TikTok game, back and forth game for them. Let's see if they can maintain this with him going through.
And we have a free kick coming up for LRVI. He's going to look to swing this one inside of the box. Number 8, Samuel. Nice little floater. Makes it all the way to the goalkeeper, and he holds on to this ball today. Vin, you would be proud to know.
No, I think he...
No fumbling.
No fumbling.
Probably heard, heard your cry yesterday.
I like the look of LRVI now,
Wonderful
going forward.
Defense. LRVI trying to battle their way in. The goal scorer from yesterday's game, showing that he's trying to get more goals for the tournament. Samuel, the number 8 from LRVI. And here comes New Vibes on the attack. Our star player, Rosier, he's offside, it looks like.
Found himself going too early, or maybe a late pass from the provider. As I said, these teams know each other very, very well. They play against each other more than once. So, and the coach alluded to that yesterday, that he knows them. So let's see if we can, negate their strength.
Free kick coming up for LRVI. Drake Nemeth playing the number 14. Little bit of a shot coming in here from LRVI, and we have our first goal in the 5th minute.
Number 7.
Number 7 for LRVI,
Hackett.
Skylar Hackett.
Yes. Good build up there again. I don't understand how. You remember yesterday we were getting flat, but it was not. In a game yesterday, Rovers was not taking the advantage that New Vibes coming that flat. That ball caught them off. A good play on the left side, John. Right. He made better of that. Good cross and a good goal from LRVI. Let's see if they can maintain that going forward.
Very good link-up play from LRVI to get that goal. Pretty much walked it into the net. New Vibes has an opportunity now to answer. Let's see if they could respond right away. New Vibes dispossessed, but the ball goes out of play for number 10, Naquan Henry.
Number seven, guys.
Number changed.
Number 7, yeah. Number 7 scored.
Yes, I get. But
Yes.
Naquan Henry is wearing the number 10.
Yes, Naquan Henry
Yes,
in the
he
10, right.
Challenged that play, and the ball went out of bounds.
Good.
Ball makes its way all up to the halfway line, back into New Vibes territory, but they do well to clean it up. Switches it all the way over to the left wing to try to build the attack. Little bit of 1-2 connection there. Switches the play all the way over to the right side. Here comes New Vibes on the attack. Anthony Bassara, or Septus, that is.
Well, LRVI has definitely started the game better than yesterday. More intensity, more coordination, and you look at the midfielder, he's more comfortable now.
Yes.
And that is Mohammed.
So far, I'm liking the play from LRVI between the number 8, Samuel, and the goal scorer. Although they're playing on opposite sides, it looks like when they get to the front, they're connecting a lot more, which is very dangerous.
If you notice, he has dropped back Axel Bart Bars in central defense.
Central defense.
He was in midfield yesterday, but he just
Yes.
dropped him back. So a little more, I think a little more interaction with players now and understanding.
And here comes New Vibes on the attack. Wonderful link. Rogier switches sides. He's over to the left now. He pulls the ball up. Wonderful shift move. He walks the ball into the box. Tries to find. Looks like Septis, but he missed the shot. Wonderful goal scoring opportunity. Here comes James with the hold up play. Shielding the ball away from Naquan Henry. Switches the ball into the middle. Defense is taking care of business. They look very organized in the back, New Vibes. The defenders are very composed. Brings the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper to try to reset things. New Vibes looking very organized. Number 13, Lens, controlling things in the back. And here comes Naquan with a chance to intercept. The ball makes its way back to him. Please for offside. And it looks like the fourth official, the sideline referee does call
offside.
For offside.
Yeah, he looked that way to me. I was waiting to hear the whistle. But as I said, both teams still going at it. I think the problem for New Vibes is that they're staying so deep, and Naquan is very quick. So you have to be mindful of that. They have to be mindful of that.
And here comes New Vibes making their way all through the middle of the field and tries to pick out Kensley.
The captain.
The ball
Kensley
sails
Eugene.
outside, misses Kensley. A little bit too much pace on that one. LRVI pulls the ball back to their defense. Wonderful interception and anticipation there by New Vibes number 8, Benkalat Larame. The ball goes out of bounds. It looks like it will be a throw for LRVI. Benkalat Larame again involved in the play. One of their young star players doing a great job so far this afternoon, holding things down for New Vibes in the middle of the field. Throw in here for LRVI. It looks like a handball.
It was.
Bit overzealous there. Bernardo Antoine. Ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper. Lens with the wonderful, skillful play to get the ball away from LRVI's attack. Switches the play. Septis working his way on the line. Loses possession. Drake Nemeth with the interception. A little bit of a mishap there from the LRVI's defense. Loses the ball. Here comes Rogier. Battling for the ball. LRVI with an opportunity to score, but it does not make its way to the goal. LRVI very lucky there that they did not give away a goal.
Good opportunity there. Good movement. As I say, they're very lucky that they didn't give a goal.
Left them scrambling there in the back. And here comes New Vibes. He's going to wind up to take this shot. And it sails over the crossbar. Wonderful job there. What it looks like Lens.
Number 11, I think it is. No, number 13.
13.
Yeah, took the shot there. And you can see his intention from he came inside it. You saw his intention. He's going to shoot.
One thing on his mind there.
One thing on his mind.
Looking to level the score. Unfortunately not successful. I love the energy and I love the effort though from New Vibes, even though they're down.
Yeah, I don't think that bothered them. You know, they have been in this position before. So it's a matter of composure in there. I think the players are very experienced because some of them played overseas already. So it's just a matter of how well they can get out of this. If they let it go too long, it's going to be difficult for them. But I suspect they'll score soon.
Approximately 13 minutes into the game, What are you seeing so far from these two teams, Vin?
Well, I've seen some adjustments. First, from the new vibes, bringing number 7 up some more. Also, from LRVI bringing Axel in the central defense area to shore up that area. And they are now they're defending in a way where they weren't doing yesterday. That is LRVI. They're more vibrant. They're moving with more urgency.
Wonderful footwork there by Axel to evade trouble. Gets the ball safely back to the goalkeeper who punts it down the field. Which of the two sides, even though the score is 1-0, do you feel like showing the
I think there's a balance there. I think they're balanced. They're all battling in midfield. You know, nothing. The one getaway has scored a goal. And if you look at the opportunities for new vibes, just like yesterday, we're getting good positions, but not making use of them. Right. So I suspect that they'll pick it up a bit with the number 7. If you see they're trying to go through number 7 every time they move on the left side. There he goes.
Comes number 7, right on cue.
Yes.
Kensley getting very much involved in the match, having to bring the ball a little bit back. Rosier looks like he made the switch over to the left side. Kensley playing back a bit more. A little bit different from how they started the match.
Yeah, but what he does, the number 7 drop back in the midfield if Kensley goes. Not Kensley, if Rosier goes.
And here comes Mohammed, sends the ball through.
This is where trouble is.
Making his way to the goal, and he takes a shot, and it goes wide.
That's where they're going to get in trouble, Curtis. If they leave, if he loves to run at you, right? So if you let Nakwan run at you, and he gets a chance, he's going to take the shot. So they have to be careful of that. They can't play the way they played against Rover yesterday and keeping a high line. It will be detrimental to them.
Looks like Mr. Henry could do with a little bit of help up there. He's an island of his own.
He doesn't look for players to support. He goes by himself.
He's
and
a
that's
one-man army.
Yeah.
Offside by Mr. Sepsis.
No, do you think, even as a commentator right now, that Sepsis should be able to decide when he should run? Is second offside, and there's going to be more. He has to realize that he has to time his runners better.
Anything you say, Vin, I believe you, because you've been 10 for 10 so far. The wonderful through pass. He checks his shoulder to see if he's offside. But that may have distracted him a little bit too much because he whiffed that goal-scoring opportunity.
That is an easy goal-scoring opportunity for him. The goalkeeper's coming forward. Just delay a bit and then get around him.
Looks like he's trying to favor that right foot.
Yes.
Probably should have taken it with his left.
Yes, but you see what's happening now? The same line being held, and they're getting behind the line. And this is where the adjustment needs to be made from the referee, from the coach. You can now make some signals and say, hey, don't keep the high line.
Right, and here comes New Vibes with opportunity. Rosier makes his way around and scores!
That's it. I tell you, I'm going to expect him to score. Rosier, no, pick it up. He missed, right?
Picking things up,
now
making up
Rosier said this
for
side,
all the goals.
That's right.
That were missed on day 1, wasting no time in match day 2 in this third place match. Leveling the score.
Going to be a good game. Going to be a good game. I can tell you that much.
Alande Rosier in the 17th minute. Now, Vin, game is level.
Game is on.
So the game is on.
Game is on. It is, to me. I think for me right now at this point is a fair score.
Fair score.
Yeah.
And here comes New Vibes, wasting no time, bringing the ball back up. Trying to find James.
Yeah.
A little bit too much of a light touch, but wins it back one time. Christopher Septus bringing that same energy. And Mohammed will take his time. He tries to chip the ball over the top to find Naquan Henry. Naquan is trying to make his way onto the ball. Evades the attack, but trips over the ball, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure New Vibes is breathing a sigh of relief.
You see what happens here? Same thing. They're holding the line. When the pass is coming, they're waiting to drop off. And that's what's going to create a problem for them with knock one up top. He's faster than defenders, right? He's so fast that he tries to move the ball too fast. And that's what happened to him just now. And he stepped on the ball. It happens in games that he plays a lot.
And here comes New Vibes, wasting no time, but a little bit of a miscommunication between Rosier and Ben Kellott. Ben Kellott. That's a very regal name.
Regal name.
Sounds like a president. Wonderful piece of skill there from Rosier, chipping the goalkeeper.
Yes. He's a thinking player. That's, just that. I think sometimes when he doesn't have time, if he has too much time to think, then he's going to get in trouble.
Yes.
But but that now you can see as a ball.
I got worried for a second when I see him hold the ball up.
Yes.
And I'm like, he had a goal scoring opportunity. Would look like at first, but then he decided to come back.
No, you just off. You see, there going Daquan Henry.
Yes.
Getting behind the defense, he can shoot with his right. He can shoot with his left.
Very dangerous.
That just went over the bar by maybe about 3 inches. The crossbar by about 3 inches. They can't allow him to play. He's a leading goal scorer against them. Let me speak as for New Vide. He's a leading goal scorer against us. We now have to look on how we can contain him. And then he's going to score if they keep giving him that opportunity.
He's knocking on the door.
He is.
Let's see if he's able to be successful. Wonderful through ball out of the defense to try to break that line. James on the attack, making use of the real estate in front of him, coming down the wing, sends the ball into Rose, misses, and then shot taken, but floats over to the right side of the net, unfortunately. Wonderful shot there by Kensley.
On the opposite side, the defenders for LRVI are in good position, but they're slow. So they're recovering to the long pass is very, they're slow. They can't recover quickly.
Rose looking like he's given free rein to just float from left to right.
Yes. And that's a good tactical move by the coach. Give him freedom to play. He's your goal scorer as far as I'm concerned. Right. So give him freedom to play.
New Vibes defense taking care of business, cleaning things up in the back. Sends the ball wide to Benkelat. Benkelat tries to find Lentz. Lentz holds the ball. Wonderful hold-up play. Benkelat sends it into the box. 3 LRVI players in the area. 3 orange shirts, 1 red.
It's end-to-end game, but I think that New Vibes are playing to the wings. I would say they play to the wings a lot. But they know have to condense in the middle to ensure that they can finish those shots. On the opposite side, you have to have keep knock one in check.
20th minute into the game, we have a little hydration break by the referee. Get these players rehydrated. It looks like the humidity might be playing a factor into the conditions of the players out there, Vin. Yeah,
I think so. As you said, they're feeling the heat, although because the underfooting carries the heat.
Yes.
So although it might be overcast, it's coming out of the turf. Because when the water sits, it brings up the heat. So I think they might be having problems there. But I believe that when you're involved in a game, those things are secondary. At the moment, both teams are having the equal amount share of the ball. I think now, what's happening now, and the coach from New Vibes have to take note of this. What LRVI doing is keeping the ball in the midfield, pulling them out, and then go long. Right, and that's how the first goal was scored, and Nakwan had a chance just now to score. Good opportunity, but you can't fault him for doing
vulnerable in the back.
Vulnerable in the back. And on here, on the LRVI side, they are vulnerable wide. They're actually playing 3 defenders. I don't know why, and then you have one of these. If he's a wing back, he's playing high. So when they play the ball wide, there's a lot of space on the left and the right of the new the LRVI defense. So how they now make the combination play to get inside, that's important. What I realize they're cutting the ball back on top of the 18-yard box, and that someone should be there at all times for the rebounds. And if they cut it back on there, then the person can shoot.
There'll be a lot more goals coming from it. Yeah,
exactly.
Second chance opportunity.
Exactly.
With the field conditions, what effect you think it would have on the players out there mentality?
No, I don't think it bothers them. When players go on the pitch, they don't worry about that. You know, the coaches more worry about those things. They just have to do the things that they know they need to do. They're doing it right.
You don't think the humidity would frustrate?
No, I don't think so. It's too shorter time for that to happen.
Length of evading that tackle.
Right.
Skipping over the legs. Benkalat swings it back over to James. James swings it to the captain. Arbin sends it in to Kensley. Kensley looking to connect with Rozier. Rozier chips it in, looking to connect with Benkalat, but he was too late to get to the ball. Goalkeeper winning that duel. LRVI will build back out. Looks like Mohammed playing a little bit deeper today, as opposed to playing a little bit more higher than he did yesterday. Here comes Samuel. Samuel saves the ball on the line, heads all the way to the goal, holds the ball up, waiting for a little bit of help, trying to find Naquan. Naquan gears up for the shot. He's going to walk the ball to the goalkeeper. Not sure why he didn't pull the trigger there, Vin.
I don't know, but he's looking for a penalty, which is not a penalty ball. It got all ball. The defender got all ball.
Coaches pleading to the referees.
Well, they always do that. They always do
foul. Not seeing much there of a foul. Wonderful chip ball there by Benkalat, finding Kensley on the wing. Kensley would make his way down the sideline again.
Corner. This is where I tell you this player should have played yesterday, right? But Kensley, Eugene, right? Kensley Eugene. When he's out there, they find him. He's dangerous.
Andrew McGregor looked very vulnerable over there.
Yes,
facing up against
can't. He'll take him. I think what they did, they put there McGregor figuring that he's speedy enough to follow.
Keep up.
Yeah.
Not anticipating that it was switch Kensley.
Right, right.
A little bit of a high kick there by Drake Nemeth. Number 3, John Ingerman doing a wonderful job over here on.
He's more involved in the game today than yesterday, John.
Left side.
Yeah.
They switches the play. Here comes New Vibes. Billing out of the back. Johnson in possession of the ball. Swings the ball into Rozier, but puts a little bit too much sauce on that one. Ball makes its way all the way back to Matthias. Holding down that one in the back very easily. Nice, beautiful chip there by Axel, showing that national team quality. Ball makes its way back to Drake, who sends it over to Axel. Mohammed controlling things over here, finds his way over to Naquan, intercepted by New Vibes. Christopher Septis. Here in the 27th minute. We're level here at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. New Vibes 1. LRVI 1. It's the Big Four championship weekend. The teams with the best records for the entire season have made it all the way here to see who will walk away with the trophy. First match today is a third place game. The winner of this match playing for bragging rights. Rozier with the challenge there on the LRVI defense, and Naquan Henry is in, but he stumbles, takes a trip. I see some water splashing up there on the ground, so maybe the pitch is giving him a hard time. Takes a shot, but it goes wide.
I say he attempts to move too fast at times. You know, before the ball, all he has to do is settle that ball and get the ball moving and he would have taken the shot. He can shoot from the outsides. So I don't know why he wants to go see the eyes of the goalkeeper. He can shoot from the outside. You can see that
Naquan Henry back again, but cleaned up.
you can see in the back just now, but prior to Henry's movement, is a central defender for LRVI was trying to hold the ball. He's gonna be in trouble if he tries that back there. He almost got himself in trouble there.
And of course, in the play before, he tried to walk the ball directly into the hands of the goalkeeper instead of taking that shot. You have a corner kick coming up right now. Naquan Henry will be the one taking the corner. A little bit of a back and forth between the goalkeeper and the defender in the box. Short goal, corner kick taken. The ball goes out of bounds by Mr. Septis. Level score so far. The sun is making its way out a little bit. Trying to make an appearance before
halftime.
Sets. Probably won't to see like 20 minutes of sun this afternoon. I'm not complaining. And here comes Mr. Engerman. Pulls the ball back out to Mohammed. Swings it all the way back to Nemeth. Nemeth's going to opt to go back to the goalkeeper. Pressured right away. Axel with the link-up play. Very good 1-2 there from LRVI, but curiously exposed the ball to the captain, Aubin. Aubin with a little bit of a heavy touch there.
Very heavy touch, and he's trying to pass the ball back to the player. In that situation, you pass him ahead of the player so they can run in onto it.
Throw in from LRVI. Nemeth takes the throw. Over to Samuel. Samuel very active in this first half. Heavy action coming down on the left side of the pitch for LRVI. Not seeing much from the right side, Vin.
No, they're focusing on John Engelman, you see. He's the one that's creating the plays there. And then if you realize Naquan Henry stays on that side also.
Oh, no. Here comes Rosier, breakaway one-on-one with the goalkeeper. What will he do? He shifts the goalkeeper and puts it in the back of the net. Goal by number 11. Alande Rosier in the 30th minute. The sideline official has his flag down, so this goal will stand.
That was, you see, you just mentioned that the back line for them is slow. They have to drop off early to prevent. So if the ball goes behind them, it becomes the goalkeeper's ball. If you stand and hold the line where you're that slow, you're not going to recover. Not against the New Vibes players. And they concentrate. Are they playing an offside trap? That trap was very loose.
Not much of a trap.
Yeah, not much of a trap.
31 minutes into the game. LRVI versus New Vibes. New Vibes has just taken the lead. 2-1. Advantage Ben. Tries to chip. Ben Killer tried to chip the goalkeeper there.
That was a good decision.
Not bad.
What he did, he spotted the goalkeeper off his line. That's what is happening. If you right now, they have made another adjustment. Now they brought LRVI is just. I think they are just messing around with whatever they can do to win. Yeah, no, they brought Axel in midfield, right?
I see what he tried to do there.
Yeah, Axel is in midfield. But if something was working, leave it. Don't let, if it's not broken, just don't mess with it.
Build up here from New Vibes. They're on the attack again. Over to James. James going to try to chip this one in. Back to Kensley. Kensley will wind up for the shot. Takes it. And it goes just wide. Inches wide.
Well, right now is a serious momentum shift to the advantage of New Vibes. They're moving around players. And what New Vibes is doing, they're building up. I tell you, yesterday we said they're the rhythm team. Once they get the rhythm going, they become dangerous.
And here comes LRVI building up. Wonderful chip there from Mohammed. Picks out Naquan Henry. Naquan is on an island by himself. The help comes now. Back to Samuel. Samuel will try to swing this one in. Switches the attack. Lines it up. Wonderful save. And New Vibes take care of business in the defense and gets that one out. Almost a goal scoring opportunity there for LRVI. Responding very well.
Responding well. Keeper kept him in the game because keeping him at 2-1 is a good thing for.
Here comes Mohammed linking up with
New
Samuel.
Vibes.
Samuel finds Naquan. The ball's gonna make its way back to Mohammed. Mohammed takes the defenders on. He would wind up for a shot. He takes it. It hits the crossbar. Back to Naquan. Henry brings it into the 18. You walk that ball over to the touchline. Shot swings it back in, but goalkeeper taking care of that one very easily. Wonderful goal scoring opportunity there.
Trying to do too much right there. Trying to do too much.
LRVI number 8, Samuel, the goal scorer from yesterday's match, hitting the crossbar. Throw in from LRVI, the ball will go back out of play. Throw in again. They'll try that one more time. Throw in by Samuel. Looks like he's going to try to attempt a long throw here. Get it into the box. Into a sea of red. Here comes Axel stepping up. Tries to shift. He has to get back fast.
This is where they're in trouble
Here's
now.
the counteract. But missed pass there.
They were bailed out by a poor pass.
Bailed out. Bailed out like Wall Street. Wonderful little play there from New Vibes.
Offside, don't worry.
And Septus is offside.
Again. Should I say? Again.
You called it.
He has to be more aware of his surroundings. He has to be more aware of his surroundings,
Vin,
really.
You played the lottery.
Yeah, he should know.
You played the lottery, Vin.
Yeah.
Yeah, you played the lottery?
Not yet. I think I might after this. But it's good to see that LRVI is not down and out, really. They gave up a goal, but they're still making it competitive.
We're in the 35th minute and counting. The ball makes its way over to Rosier. He holds up and makes a little shifty move, shoulders the defense, and the ball will go out of play.
Corner.
Corner kick going to New Vibes. About 10 minutes left in this half. Vin. Wonderful piece of action so far.
Yes, I think it's a very competitive game so far.
3 goals, we can't complain.
No, can't complain. The only person complaining would be probably LRVI's coach. You know, he has got some opportunity. You know, but right now I think the game is in a balance. Although, despite the score of being 2-1 scoreline, I think it's in a balance. I still believe Naquan has a goal in him today.
It looks like it.
Yes.
Throw in for New Vibes. Rosier, of course, sitting on a brace. And here comes Rosier again. Winds up for the shot. Off of the goalkeeper. It looks like it will go out for a corner kick. A little bit of pace on that shot there. Goalkeeper not able to hold on to it.
Goalkeeper like a wall there. It bounces out.
The wet conditions might play a little bit of role into that shot. Slippery ball out there, not able to hold on to it.
I think it's steady.
Corner kick coming in.
No,
attempted header, but missed.
Definitely, you can see that New Vibes has the upper hand. You know, but they're still vulnerable in the back. For some reason, they're not holding their line as much as not holding the line, but they're not playing a game that could have played against Rovers yesterday defensively. They did well good defensively yesterday against Rovers, but in this game, I think because they know each other, I think they're exploiting areas of weakness. Both teams are exploiting areas of weakness.
Tactically.
Yes.
Aubin takes a slip there. Tries to send the ball in to cue up Septus, but Septus didn't really read that one right away. But here comes Septus again, not giving up on the play. New Vibes defense stepping up to the challenge. Engerman wins that one, sends it over to the wing, chips the ball over to the top, and looks like a high kick there.
It's a foul right there, right on top of the box.
It might be
not a
card.
Penalty. Not a penalty.
What do you think?
It could be a card, but I think it's not intentional. I think he was going for the ball also, so they might not issue a card there. Or let me say the
So,
referee, not
a
they. The referee
dangerous
might not.
spot to give up a foul. Who do you think might take this free kick here? I need the card is
It's
out.
a red card.
Wow.
Why a red card?
Wow. No VAR today,
No,
Vin,
no.
so we can't review
It
that
didn't
one.
look like that to me because other players were around him. Other players were around him. A red card right here is very, very harsh. Very harsh.
If that's Lens walking off the field,
Yes,
then
he got a
that's
red card. He
big loss.
should have a red card. He should have a red card.
And some deliberation going on out there. The medical staff was called into action to check out the head of the player. Number 7, Skylar Hackett. Of course, not Skylar Hackett being the goal scorer for LRVI today. And it looks like that will be the end of the day
Number
for
13.
Mr. Lentz. That is a huge loss there for New Vibes because he was holding things down in the defense. Skylar getting some treatment.
Well, all in
Shaking up a
all,
little
it didn't cost a goal. So maybe it took one for the team. But I don't believe from my angle, I'm not saying it wasn't a red card, but from my angle, there were other people around him.
Right.
Normally, a red card is given when you
A clear goal scoring opportunity.
Right. And he's like the last person.
Right.
It wasn't the last person.
I think it might have been how the play looked. It may have looked.
To be fair to the player who got the red card, he was going for the ball also. It's not that he got beaten.
That's what I saw.
That's what I saw. So, but the referee is the referee.
Referee makes the final decision.
Yes.
And we have to put the player's safety.
Yes. But we have to look at the
first.
second half now if the LRVI change their goalkeeper again in the second half.
New Vibes is having to protect that 2-1 lead.
They can.
But they're down a man.
They can. They've
But
just changed.
45 minutes left of
They can.
football to play.
They can, yeah. They can.
A whole lot of game.
Whole lot of game.
And the wall is set up. Naquan is standing over the ball. Let's see if he's going to try to chip, which he does. And a save and a second shot attempt, but not strong enough to make it past the goalkeeper.
Second attempt is a word, but
Skylar Hackett looking for goal number 2. And we're going to have an offside there from Rosier, caught by the offside trap. We're into the 40th minute here in game number 1. New Vibes versus LRVI. Very cagey match so far. Opportunities coming from both sides, getting contentious at points. Axel swings the ball over to the wing. He's going to try to pick out one of his strikers, but New Vibes defense being called into action.
New Vibes players are getting a bit they're not concentrating. Right now what's happening is that they're getting at each other for bad plays, and that's not a good side. Frustrated. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you.
And we'll have a corner kick coming up right now for LRVI. Number 16, Sander Lenthen, winning the corner kick there for his team. Not a name you heard much of today. Corner kick swings in, the goalkeeper saves it. Follow-up shot by Naquan Henry, but blocked by the New Vibes defense. Naquan again tapping on that door.
No, the mistake. New Vibes. I mean, LRVI doesn't want to make. It's no believe they are down 10 men. New Vibes and start attacking without any caution.
Corner kick comes in again. It swings all the way over and out of bounds.
Yeah, sometimes a team is down 10 men, they play better. Right, so they have to be careful of them because they know exactly what they have to do. Keep one up top and the rest behind the ball. Simple.
Looks like they taking a more defensive approach.
Well, they're going
Trying
to.
to close
They're
off
going
this
to.
half.
We're going to. Hope he's not going to go too early.
And here comes New Vibes trying to build out of the back, but look like they're being pressed. Looks like LRVI's coach is demanding for his players to take advantage of that 10-man New Vibe squad. And here comes Septis on the ball, shifts the ball over to James. James making his way down, shifts it past Axel, making his way around, lays it off for Rozier. Rozier right off for the shot, and he scores! Hat trick for number 11, Alande Rozier of New Vibes in the 43rd minute of this match.
Comes back to what I've been saying all along. Every single minute they score a goal, the defense of LRVI stands up. They are not fast. They're not covering the spaces. And so the New Vibes team has all the opportunity to put the ball in the space to the winger. That's where it goes and score.
Wonderful layoff.
And you see Rozier making that run outside. Not running towards, running outside to pick the ball in the middle. Right? It's going to happen all day if they don't counter that.
Doing a wonderful job finding those spaces.
Right. They end up with 3 players back there.
And very unselfish play.
Very unselfish play. That's how they play. That's how they play. The number 7 will cut in and do the same thing. Right? That Kensley will do the same thing. So the rotation between Kensley and Rozier is killing. Is what's killing the LRVI defense.
And LRVI wasting no time trying to respond. Benkelat on the ball, alone in the middle, sends it over to the captain, Arbin. Arbin swings it over to Kensley. Trying their luck over on the left wing rather than building up from the right side, as they have done a lot so far in this match. Samuel from LRVI is on the ball, walking it into the defense, trying to shift the New Vibes defense, but the wonderful tackle there by the New Vibes defender. Here comes James. James making it all the way to Kenzie. Kenzie threads the needle trying to find Septis.
Good thinking, but just a little bit too patient. A little bit too
much pace
yeah,
on
too
him.
much
We have a
patient.
substitution in the 45th minute. Coming out of the game, number 14, Nemeth. Going into the game, number 11. I'm not sure number 11's name.
Number 11.
They have him as Orion, but we know that.
Noah Stalls. Noah
Stalls.
Stalls, yeah.
Noah Stalls making his way into the match in the 45th minute.
And he's a youngster. He's a youngster. This is trouble for them on the right side. Much trouble for them on the right side.
The fourth official indicates that there will be a minimum of 3 added minutes in this first half. Let's see how much action Noah sees in 3 minutes.
This is in the second half. If they keep that youngster out there, I'm going to tell you right now that this youngster that he's going to have a hard time out there with what's the number 2, Septus. Septus going to have a ball on the right side now. See, there you go. Yeah.
Being pinned into their defense, but somehow makes
their
way out.
See, 1, 2, 3 in the back.
3 flat in the
They're going to go to them. They're going to go.
James on the job.
Look at this now. Look at this now.
Makes his way over.
Look at this.
To Septis. Septis to Benkelat. Swings it back over to James. Wonderful possession ball here, Vin.
Yeah, that's what they're good at. I say they build the rhythm and you're in trouble.
Oh, collision here. This looks rather dangerous.
Yes.
Taking the player out by his knees.
That should be a yellow card, though. If you call that foul, it's a yellow card.
Not sure who tumbled into who there.
It looked equally guilty, you know. That's why I think that's why he doesn't
give the both of them yellow cards.
Yeah. The one who screams the most. The one
And here comes New Vibes building out of the back. Wonderful possession ball. James holding things down on the right.
That's what I do.
Back.
See, I'm telling you, you're supposed to have a ball on the right side with this youngster coming
Set
in.
to shifting.
Yeah.
The defenders puts a defender on his back. Ball makes its way over.
He's going to cut inside. He's going to cut inside.
Cut inside, but
Yeah.
Axel with the cleanup job there. Engerman with a shifty move. And New Vibes punts it all the way back into the 18-yard box. Wonderful defense there by LRVI. Mohammed with the skillful moves of, as always, evades the tackle there. Here comes Noah with his first touch. Lays it off to Mohammed. Mohammed chips it over. Looking to find a goal scorer. It's a 2-on-1, but dispossessed. Mr. Skylar Hackett giving them some trouble over there, the New Vibes defense.
That's it.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Good job, mister. Good job.
The first half of action comes to a close. Incredible piece of action here coming down in the first half of play. So far, LRVI battling for their life. They're down. They find themselves being down 3-1 to New Vibes. Of course, Alande Rosier sitting on a hat trick today. Very energetic forward movement from New Vibes attack. They're down 1, losing a player to a red card challenge, a high foot challenge. Unfortunately, not able to
Oh, he must have
keep
cut.
his foot in out of the face of the LRVI striker, Mr. Skylar Hackett. Coming to you live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. It's the Big Four Championship weekend. Players are making their way to the changing rooms to catch their breath a little bit, reset, and get some instructions from their coach. Getting an opportunity to rehydrate themselves. It's a very humid day. The sun is now making its way out. So it's very important and vital that these players make sure that they stay hydrated this afternoon. Good afternoon to all of the viewers locked in. My name is Curtis Lewis. I am reporting to you live from the Bethlehem Soccer Stadium. And thank you for tuning in this afternoon. It's the US Virgin Islands Men's Premier League, brought to you in collaboration with WTJX, doing an awesome job with the 2-day action, bringing this broadcast live to you. Make sure you share the link with your friends. Make sure you share the link with your family. Good afternoon to everyone tuning in across the waters from St. Thomas. The two St. Thomas teams are facing off right now. So far, LRVI 1 and New Vibes 3. So Vin, tell me what you think so far from this first half.
Kind of what I expected as well. And to be honest with you, LRVI came out good. You know, they were playing they just started moving the players around. They were having success with players in certain positions. But then all of a sudden, I don't know why the change. No, they brought in Axel up top. Then they moved John Engelman from playing on more left and put him dead center. I think it changed the rhythm of their game. We talked about the New Vibes team having a rhythm. Once they build a rhythm, it gets you in trouble. And if you notice, what New Vibes was doing to LRVI is what Hellenized did to LRVI in the first half. They start moving the ball around and just shifting the LRVI players out of position. And that's how they scored the goals. LRVI is relaxing with 3 players in defense. Now, for what reason I don't know. That's his coach's call.
Right.
But if you notice when they have the ball, the Septos who have scored a hat-trick so far, Rosier who scored a hat-trick so far, if 7 comes in,
Yes.
he goes on the outside and it creates a space open between the defenders.
The defender.
And then he goes in and he scores. It's easy pickings for New Vibes right now. Definitely easy pickings. Nothing serious. They just have to protect the long balls that are coming over from LRVI
Yes.
to find Nakwan
Yes.
and
Mohammed doing a wonderful
go
job
score.
sending those balls
Yeah,
in.
Mohammed does that. He'll do that. But you know, have to understand. You know, it's a 3-1,
Yes.
right? Yes, New Vibes are down to 10. But being down to 10 means, with that type of scoreline, means you don't have to attack so much. You keep one to keep them honest up there, right? You keep one player up there to keep them honest, and you defend with your with the 4 and 4.
So very curious to see that decision that the coach is making to continue the attack even though they're down.
Yeah, it is similar to what Helen and I did yesterday. The lead and they was still attacking and became vulnerable to LRVI. What we have to look at now is how they come back out. How does they brought in a left back, which is a youngster. You can see he's lost in space. He's just jumping. Look at his movement. He's just jumping all around the place. So that means he's not confident.
Yes.
That
Some
means
of the passes don't look
yes,
confident either.
and that means also that he doesn't know the position. Right, so they brought him on to play. The Septos is going to have a ball over there. Trust me, Septos is going to have a ball. You notice the first time it happened, Septos is going to have a ball on that side. And I hope, not hope, because I can't hope for anything.
For Noah, he doesn't just have to contend with Septus. He has to contend with Septus, Rosier, and
Right.
Kensley.
Right.
With the
But fortunate for him, Rosier is not on his side. Rosier plays from center to left. Very rare he comes to the right.
very rare.
Very rare he comes to the right. So he plays because he wants to combine. Rosier wants to combine
with Kensley.
You've got it. So if he shifts, they know each other.
Yes.
So if he shifts, the other one comes up. Right? It comes up. So that is what that's what's happening now. Okay?
Yes. We're 3-1 here at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. Wonderful piece of action so far today for match number 1, the third place game between LRVI and New Vibes. Once again, my name is Curtis Lewis, alongside my host, Vin Blaine. And the fans are making their way into the stadium. You know, they had to contend with a little bit of rain earlier, but the rain seems like it's stopped. So the fans feel confident coming out now. The stadium is packing up a little bit more. So good afternoon to all of the people making their way down to the stadium. If you're on the fence about coming, I think it's safe to say that you could make your way down now.
Yes. It is a matter of the last game, the second game for the final between two local teams. When I say local, I mean teams that are operating in St. Croix. So you'll see more fans coming in for that game, right? It's a matter of us now, of the teams. The second game is going to be a cracker, I'm sure.
Yes.
There are two teams involved. Two teams involved are two teams that I've seen come against each other before. Likewise, what's happening now? They know each other. The person that comes out in a more tactically sound, know that they say they know each other.
Yes.
And see what happens. This game that's happening here now, you can see that. I think that the coach for LRVI is just reaching, just trying to do something different, but it's not going to happen.
So what do you think LRVI's coach is telling his players right now in the changing room as they get ready to come back out?
He's going to say, come on, we beat this guy before, we can do it again.
Right. But losing so far.
Simple.
What would the tactical change in what you say to your players if you're coming into the second half being down?
They are down 10. They have to overload the forward line.
Okay.
right, in a sense, because unless they have 4 or overload the midfield.
And
Yeah,
which is curious because they're only leaving 3 in the back.
Yes.
So where are the other players?
they're there. What they have to look at are overloads, what they call overloads.
Right.
Can I have 2 against 1 in this area so we can move around him? How do I now get knock one involved in the game?
Right.
Does he drop off some more to receive the ball instead of making runs?
I would love to see Naquan connect a lot more with Skylar Hackett.
Yeah, but
if 2 of them are
they're
playing
too
up
far.
top.
They're too far away. They're far away. So, but Naquan has a tendency to run, but he also is a player that will come for the ball.
Right.
But they are marking him 1-on-1, and if he comes in the middle, it's 2v1.
And
They're
it's
not so
leaving
worried about
a
Hackett,
big gap in the middle
Yeah.
between the 2 of them.
Right.
So the New Vibes defense is just occupying that
Yes,
space.
they're making
Taking an
it
opportunity.
easier.
Yes.
If they slip one person in maybe to the attack, make it 3,
Yes.
maybe to keep the 4 people there.
Yeah.
That it sort of equalize in the middle.
Yeah.
But it's a tough job for him. I don't think he has the players.
Naquan. Oh, for the coach.
Yeah, I don't think LRVI has the players that can make much of a difference. He has to now work out how he can get knock one on the ball.
Yes.
Because knock one is the person that that has the ability to take shots to goal.
It would be curious to see what dimension would be added to LRVI's attack if Mohammed was able to play up higher. Because he's a very dynamic player,
Yes.
very skillful.
And he will shoot too.
Right.
You know, he moved.
that would-
He moved. For what reason he moved? Actually, in the midfield. Now, I don't see much difference. I think they are more probably not in the midfield so much, right? But how they organize in the back. He has to have. I think for him now, he has to maintain. He has to take a chance now, because he's up. They're up by a player.
So they could afford to
So you
take
can
some
afford to
chances.
put somebody there.
You're already
you know?
losing.
Yeah.
So you might as well
Yeah,
throw caution to the wind.
exactly.
We got some fans here, Hellenites supporters and players. This might be the Hellenites section.
Oh yeah, that's hell nice
I
coming.
see a lot of families out here. The kids are out here enjoying the game, enjoying the atmosphere, and enjoying some treats as well.
No, that's not hell nice.
Like some
That's the Rovers right there.
Rovers.
That's Rovers fans, yeah.
That's the Rovers section.
That's Kidaniel Perez. He's not playing today.
Daniel Perez looks a little casual.
Yeah, he's not playing today. He's not playing today.
So
He has a
he's
swollen
lost.
knee. Yeah, so he's not
Huge
playing
loss
today.
for Rovers.
Yeah, they have a good program. Rovers have a good youth program. So you probably see a lot of players coming out and to support.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
I think the teams in the Virgin Islands are benefiting by having more youth programs. I must say, when I was coming up, they only had 2 youth programs in the territory.
Oh.
Now I'm seeing a lot more youth programs popping up, and emphasis has been put on the grassroots of soccer here in the U.S. Virgin Islands territory. So the players are making their way out of the changing rooms, getting ready for the second half action.
You know, we always look at the body language of the players, right? LRVI heads down, right? No, I'm still not pleased with the way New Vibes look. Also, they come out as if they're
Very
not ready to
casual
play. Yeah,
come out of
casual.
the changing
Everybody should be jogging out and going, you know.
Putting
But
fear in the
just
heart of
walking
your
out as if to say, hey, you know, the game is another game.
another game.
You know, so let us see how they operate from this side now.
Maybe they're waiting on the whistle to be activated.
I don't know. No one looking at as if they're interested. No one. You know. It's going to be
It's the
another.
Big
It's
Four
going to be
weekend.
an interesting second half.
Very interesting second half. What are you looking forward to the most within the first 5 minutes of action in the second half?
To see how LRVI adjust to playing a team that has 10 men. Just see, you already have for LRVI. The thing is now to try and score an early goal, so get it back to 3-2. So you know, New Vibes have to be very careful
Yes.
of that, protecting that 1 goal advantage.
3-2 is a lot different from 3-1.
Yes. So
Comfortable lead.
how does LRVI adjust? You know, what areas they can overload? Where are the strengths right now that they can depend on to get back a goal? You know, and I still believe it's only knock one game there. You have John Milgaman that can score goals too.
John Engerman playing
he
a
can
lot
score goal.
more defensive of a role.
Right.
Today. Gonna get ready to kick things off in the second half. Alande Rosier standing over the ball. Of course, he's the one sitting on a hat trick today. Only scored 1 goal yesterday, but making up for it. Looks like we have some halftime changes coming in.
Oh, that is okay. So we have this is another goal scorer
coming
too.
into the game.
Bascom is another person that can rely on too to score, but they have to play him up top, not in the middle.
And number 4.
Number 4 is Anthony Bassarak. He started yesterday.
Definitely had a wonderful game yesterday. It's the Big 4 weekend. Game 1, second half of action. Getting ready to kick off. Looks like we also have a goalkeeper change.
Yes.
For the second half as well.
Well, let's just remind of the goal. This is a 3-1, right? 3-1 at halftime now to start the second half. The 3-1 scoreline. New Vibes 3, LRVI 1.
Another 45 minutes of action coming up. And we kick things off right now in the second half of the third place match. New Vibes versus LRVI. LRVI looking to mount an attack from early, but a little bit of a missed kick there from Anthony Bassara. Just making his way into the game. Getting warmed up a bit. The ball sails its way in. Rosier tried to get it on the end of it. And the goalkeeper called into action from early, but does a good job getting rid of that ball. LRVI defenders building out of the back. Here comes Ingerman. Trying to find Bascom. Bascom with his first piece of action coming into the game. And a clearance there from LRVI.
I think LRVI has to make a change now. You know, I watched the defender go down. After he made the first tackle, he injured some injuries. Could be his quads or something. He's down. He's gonna be. He has to come out. He has to leave this game. I'm absolutely certain that he won't be coming back.
That's Jason McKibben.
McKibben, central.
Down.
Yeah, Jason McKibben, number 5.
Jason McKibben had a wonderful game yesterday.
Yeah, but he's in trouble now, though. I saw it from the moment he did it. He stopped and held his legs right away.
The medical staff is on the field, assessing the situation. He may have to come out of the game for a little bit.
No, I think he'll come out of the game for good. What I saw of him, it's hard to recover sometimes for that type of. You can tell when it's just a slight injury, you know. But he's down. It
looks like he's trying to walk it off.
He's not going to. If he comes back on, he'll be a liability to the team, for sure.
Jason McKibben not trying to miss any playing time in this third place match. Still limping.
Yeah, and they're already having problems back there with 3 defenders, and he's a central defender there, you know. So I don't see him. He's going to try, you know. Any player wants to try to come back on in a game like this.
Yes. LRVI getting things out of the back. Wonderful cut back there. Ball makes its way all the way over to the right back. Samuel playing a little bit deep there. Rough tackle by the captain.
All ball.
By Arbin.
All ball.
And here comes New Vibes launching an attack. Shot taken. The goalkeeper with a save.
Good save from the keeper too.
Keeper using all
Yes,
6
yes.
feet 5 inches of his frame.
Yesterday I spoke about him, but today he has reprieved himself, as far as I'm concerned.
Stretching to the fullest of his ability to
Yes,
stop that one.
yeah, well,
making sure the ball doesn't make it over.
His height helped him there just now.
Absolutely. Look like we're going to have a substitution. Number 5, Jason McKibben, his day is done. Here comes New Vibes making their way into the box. Please there for a penalty kick. The referee does not seem impressed. Bascom chips the ball all the way over to Skylar Hackett, but not able to keep up with the pace of that ball.
Yeah, as I said, they don't have that pace up top. Hackett is not a mover. The only person with pace is Nakwan, and they're keeping him out. They're doing their best to keep him, occupied and keep him out of the game. Yes.
Here comes Kensley, challenged by Samuel. Mohammed settles that ball with a James having to get up high to try to get that ball out of play, out of the dangerous area. The ball lands in a puddle. Throw in for LRVI. Engerman controls it, sends it back to the sideline, chips it in. Skylar challenges the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper holds on to it.
That was easy.
Mackenzie St. Fleur.
It looks like they're looking over here.
Mackenzie St. Fleur holding on to every ball today.
Yes, he's
not
doing
letting
better yesterday.
Fumble, tumble out of his hand.
Well,
Here comes Aubin. Aubin sends the ball back to his defense. Pressure coming in from Mohammed. Samuel with the high control. Here comes New Vibes making their way up the left flank. Wonderfully done to hold on to possession. He tests the goalkeeper, but
Bad decision.
trying to catch the goalkeeper off his line there.
Yes, he had a wide open pass out wide that would have made it more dangerous for LRVI's defense.
Jason Basilius, number 12 for New Vibes. Rosier challenging the ball in the top of the 18-yard box. Contentious matchup right now with him and Axel. Referee is having none of it. The ball makes its way over to Samuel. Samuel playing a little bit more defensive role here in the second half. Vin. That's an interesting decision.
They're getting into it a little bit. No, this is the problem I have with Bascom. Coming way back into the midfield to correct the ball when he's a threat up top.
They need more.
Yes, we need a threat up top.
More threat to take advantage of the numerical disadvantage of New Vibes. Septus controlling the ball, walking the ball up the midfield, looking for help, pleading for help.
Pleading for help is the right.
Looks like
is
they're
the right
moving.
terminology. Pleading for help.
Kensley controls and turns, advances the ball up, looking to set this up, but the ball rolls out of bounds.
Both teams have made some terrible tactical decisions. They are moving Septus on the left, but the youngster is on the right that came on. Get him back over there. Take on the young side.
Here comes Naquan Henry challenging the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper is down. Naquan tripping over the goalkeeper.
They're
like
asking for a foul, but that's not a foul.
Goalkeeper.
That's another foul. From my advantage there, not a foul. Keeper went, got the ball, Naquan chipped over him. After.
Not many shots so far in the first 6 minutes.
No.
Almost chipping the goalkeeper in that last sequence of play.
I don't think both teams came out without a center purpose. Minutes. I don't see them doing much. I'm hoping that New Vibes is not just I decided this is it. I hope they realize they were down to 9 men. Right? That's all. They have to get another goal to get another comfort zone.
Goalkeeper St. Fleur slow to get up, but he's back on his feet now.
Yeah, because Nakwan got him in his side or something.
He looks a bit shaken up.
Yeah. See, he
stepped Vibes may need to start warming up a goalkeeper in a few.
I'm not sure if they have another one. Let me see.
They might have to put one of
I
their
don't
players
think
in
they have another
the
goalkeeper.
goal. They're already at down 10
They're
men.
down 10 men. Can't afford to get him out.
In your playing days, Vin,
Yes.
have you ever had to go in the goal for your team?
No, unless it's just
You know?
it's recreational. Nothing else.
Not with the game on the line.
No, definitely not.
Yes.
I wouldn't help them at all.
Ben Cadot looking to send Septus on his bicycle. Septus not able to win the ball from Axel. Here comes LRVI.
Goalkeeper
The
did well
youngster
here too.
Noah laying the ball off. Bascom called into action, shielding the ball. Switches the play all the way over to Samuel, who's going to try to walk the ball up and chip it into the box. Looking to connect with one of his strikers, but New Vibes
Looking for knock one, and knock one is right behind
looking for the
defenders.
danger man.
Yeah.
Nice little chip action there. Jason on the ball. Trying to find Ben Killat. Engerman controls it. Turns to Mohammed. Mohammed over to Bascom. Shifting all the defenders. Finding Naquan. Foul! On the top of the 18-yard box. Naquan is holding his knees.
That's the same position that he gave a penalty now. The same position he gave a red card. Same situation, and it turned out to be a red card. So let's see what's happening here.
Let's see.
I don't think the referee wants to do that again.
No.
More likely he might give a yellow card if he has to. If he thinks about it.
Free kick coming up for LRVI.
Yes.
Naquan with the ball in his hand.
And they're going to do it all day with Naquan. They started in the first half, he's not letting him get any space to turn and shoot. You know?
Do you think Naquan is going to look to chip this ball into the box to his teammate, or is he going to go straight
No,
to
he's going to take a shot. It's too close for him to do that. For him, personally, to do that. And if you see the lineup, the one danger there is Axel. You know, Axel Bosch on the back post. But soon they're going to pick him up. They're not going to let him so free to run inside. Okay? They're starting from outside. John Engelman should be outside and waiting for a rebound or something. But they're all in the box. There's nobody outside waiting for the rebound. I would put Mohammed should go a little higher, right by the circle, right by the D, for the second ball. He's going to take the left foot and try to go for the far post.
Let's see if he has the skill to curl that ball over the defense, and he opts to hit.
See, far post. That was a
Swings
good
the
try.
ball
That
around
was a good try. Penalty.
and comes off of the post.
Something is happening here. Something serious is happening. It looked like a penalty to me. I don't know it's a penalty and nobody went there. Looks like a penalty.
Not sure what the infraction was there.
Like a penalty. But I didn't see anything there that required a penalty. That's strange. The ball went around directly to goal. I didn't see anybody who was in any to get it, who was in an area to receive that ball, and yet still, you know.
Looks like Axel will be taking
Yeah,
it.
Axel going to
Very
take it.
interesting.
He'll score. Axel will score this.
We're gonna wait for the VAR to give us
Exactly.
a little bit of
waiting on the
insight
VAR.
into what caused this penalty kick.
Yes, let me see what's happening here.
Saint Fleur, the young
Same
goalkeeper.
floor.
And Axel converts
And
the
if
penalty kick.
If the goalkeeper had reached that and saved, it would be a goal, a retake. Because both feet come out, you come with both legs outside. You have to only can come with one. The new rule said that you come with one and that, but it jumped out already. That would have been a retake.
Saint Fleur with a very
Axel is a
brave
better choice.
attempt to save that one. He
Yeah, but
chose the right corner.
He chose the right corner, but it would have been a
Axel was
retake.
very
Yes, but I'm saying
certain.
it would be a retake if you had saved it.
Right.
Because both legs are outside already, diving. The rules say you can't come with both legs.
very good attempt there by Saint Fleur to save that one, but
I'm surprised he never used actually yesterday to take that penalty. He's come to his head.
Very well taken there by Axel.
It's about 3-2.
Score is now 3-2.
3-2.
59th minute.
3-2 to New Vibes.
Vibes. The complexion of the game has changed now.
Change.
Vin.
Yeah, and still early. We still have 20. Is that 58 or 68 minutes?
58 minutes.
68?
59.
In the 59th minute. So a lot of time on there for New Vibes to come back.
Here comes LRVI again
LRVI to
on
come
the
back.
attack. Goalkeeper stumbles a little bit, fumbles it, but recovered.
Memories of yesterday.
A little bit of muscle memory there.
Memories of yesterday.
Rosier with the skillful move to evade the defender. James spins around. Ben Kilott hits the turf. And James will put that out so that his teammate can get some treatment.
I think they ran into each other, if I'm not mistaken. But good time. They had a lot of time left for LRVI to score a goal. Also reverses for, I think what New Vibes, has to do now is to try and get back another goal and keep the two goal lead advantage.
So you think New Vibes would still continue to press and not sit back? And
Yeah, that's
protect?
their style. That's their style. I think what they're already separated into two teams, right? They're disconnected. They're midfield disconnected from the forward lines. So right now, what they need to do is to still open up. I think LRVI is still vulnerable. They're doing a little better now, but I'm not sure they have the quality of players who can keep that going and score goals. Naquan Henry has not put one on the board yet. Their leading goal scorer,
Right.
and that should be bothersome or worrisome to the coach that their leading goal scorer cannot find the back of the net. They got a penalty. I'm not seeing the VAR not showing us much, even though the penalty or that. But I didn't
Still
see
awaiting
anything.
word in the
I
headset.
didn't see anything. I was looking at it, just the ball curled around. I didn't see anybody who went
Maybe-
down, so I don't know what caused that.
Maybe the referee saw a tackle. He
There
didn't
must
like
be some
challenge in
infringement.
the box.
It has to be an infringement someplace. I don't know where it is, right? We have somebody hopping off the field.
It's Ben Kilott.
Okay, it doesn't
Number
look
8.
doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Vibes.
I don't know how deep the bench is for New Vibes. Yeah, somebody can make a change.
And they're already down.
Yeah.
Man. But the coach is going to opt to sending some support. Number 16, Jen Gonell.
I have to question some of the moves that both teams
Matherin.
have made, right? No, you see who is down also, right? That is Septus is down too, Is that Septus down?
Yep.
It's Septus, right?
Yep.
He's down.
And
That
he picked
doesn't
up
look
some
good for him.
injuries yesterday.
One injury, one down.
Fitness seemed to be a bit of a challenge for the athletes out there today. Septus is not getting up,
No, he's down. And
still down. The referee's attention has been called upon.
back up there.
The referee is signaling to Septus to get off of the pitch. But doesn't look like he could move. You can see that muscle twitching.
You see what just happened just now? The centre back, Dennis Suzanne, came over because he thinks Septus is wasting time. His own teammate that will be backing him off of him, right? So he's off. They're making a substitution, and number 21 coming on. Not sure who he's coming on for. Because Septus is Judy.
That may be the end of the day for Mr. Septus. Tough tackle there by Rosier.
And no need for it. No need for that now. No need to lose your head now. No need to lose your head now. You're leading. This is the person.
Bascom winds up, takes a shot, and it goes over. Save by St. Fleur. Wonderful save by the youngster.
That's where Bascom should be. in the first place. Not let him come back into midfield. Stay and give support to to Henry.
Wonderful shot there by the number 9 for LRVI, Bascom.
Well hit ball.
Almost scoring on that opportunity, but saved by the goalkeeper, Saint Fleur.
Good save too, huh?
Saint Fleur doing an awesome job today.
Good save.
Here comes the corner kick. New Vibes clears it out. Naquan battling on the top, sends the ball over into the tower.
That's a weakness that Henry has. He tries to put so much power on the ball. Oftentimes it goes over the goal, you know. And he leans back a bit too much all the time. We try to correct that, but still a problem for him.
Unfortunately, that one sails over the crossbar for Naquan Henry with the goal scoring opportunity, trying to test the goalkeeper back to back. Keeping
good try. I say Bascom should not be in the midfield. He should stay beside Henry.
Here comes Kensley trying to connect with Rosier. Ball turned over to LRVI. Anthony Bassara on the ball. Heads up, he's looking for one of his teammates, but gets fouled and hits the turf. Foul by New Vibes.
I don't think this makes sense. But the approach New Vibes is taking on and giving away free kicks, not necessarily. You're throwing your game off because you're concentrating on fouling the players.
And here comes Samuel chipping the ball into the box. Here comes Axel, almost heading the ball into the net, but the goalkeeper with a nice save there.
Yeah, Axel was trying to place that ball.
Didn't get too much on it.
Didn't get too much on it. That's where the problem came in for him. I think he should have maybe flashed that head a little more, get it across the goal.
James clears the ball out of the defense, trying to connect with the winger. The ball comes on the line, Rosier, and that one would sail out of bounds. Valandi Judy on that one, connecting with Rosier. 66 minutes into the game. LRVI 2 trying to mount a comeback against New Vibes, who has 3 right now. And here comes the man with the hat trick on top of the ball, sends this one in, and it goes over the crossbar. Alande Rosier with the attempt. Tries to go at it alone on that play. Tough angle there, Vin.
Yeah, tough angle, but if he didn't have a pass really,
right.
So it's a good decision to just go at them early.
And foul.
Three fouls in a row. You're gonna get a yellow card soon.
Bascom is on the floor.
Yeah.
Looks a bit shaken up.
But I repeat, you don't need Bascom back there.
And here comes LRVI again. Engerman on the ball. Hits the floor. New Vibes on the attack. Rosier. He looks at the goal, takes a look, and he is offside.
Offside.
That will not count.
Offside.
Kensley caught on the offside there.
I get back to Bascom again. They need to have Bascom on top. Two forwards on top. That are dangerous thing, but they keep having Bascom come back way back into number 6 position to receive a pass.
You think that is the coach's decision or Bascom's personal decision?
Both, because he's on the side and seeing everything. He's supposed to
command this player.
Command this player.
Bascom looking to be limping.
Yeah, he is. He's not a mobile player now, so you need him up top. You saw what he can do with the ball when he kicks it.
Yes,
right. He can take
with
shots.
The ball
to goal.
there, Bascom. To Kensley. And here comes New Vibes. The captain, Arbin, sends it down to the wing to Kensley. Kensley picks his head up. He picks out Arbin. Arbin, challenge.
That's
sandwiched there by LRVI.
Going the opposite way.
And the referee
Games are getting a bit chaotic now, you know. It's a chaotic game as it is.
chaotic now in the second half. There's a lot on the line here, Vin, in the second half. Bascom on the floor seems to be shaking up still. Not looking good for Bascom at the moment. Referee helps him to his feet, but Bascom is stumbling and walking gingerly on that foot. Not sure how deep the LRVI bench is to bring in somebody to replace Mr. Bascom. A lot of action coming to you right now live here at the Big Four Championship Weekend, Day 2.
5 fouls in less than 3 minutes. Bascom is out right now temporarily, I think.
Samuel hitting the floor temporarily with a tough challenge by New Vibes. Swings it into the box. Here comes the goalkeeper with a nice save. Skylar Hackett challenging that header. Goalkeeper holding on to that one.
Goalkeeper is doing well. Doing well.
Goalkeeper is very busy this afternoon. Mr. Saint-Fleur. All been dispossessed by Naquan Henry, making his way into the box. Good work there by the New Vibes defensive squad. Mr. Bernardo Antoine. Bernardo Antoine having a very busy afternoon there on the right side of the pitch. Samuel sends this one into the box. It sails over everyone. Gonna reset, chip it back in. Engerman on top of the ball, misses the ball. Naquan wins the challenge. Back out to Mohammed, who sends it in to Samuel, who chips it into the box, and it's a shot attempt. Bascom.
Is this Bascom who did that? I thought it was a defender.
Bascom made an attempt to hit the ball.
Better yet, that was an excellent save.
Sequence. Yes, and
by the
wonderful
goalkeeper.
save by the goalkeeper.
That was
once
dead
again
set on going into goal.
Saint-Fleur.
That was a good save by the goalkeeper.
Good save there by Saint-Fleur.
A match-winning save, I can tell you that.
LRVI is knocking on that door.
Six
foul there.
6 fouls. Somebody gonna get a yellow card soon. 6 fouls.
Mohammed is
6 fouls.
inquiring of the referee why
6 fouls.
The cards are not coming out of his pockets.
New Vibes have lost the plot.
They're
From the coach on the sideline remonstrating big time, and the players are feeling getting the same movement and same attitude.
A free kick coming up now for LRVI. A substitution looks like it's coming in here for
7. You see, all the players are getting agitated now. All the players getting agitated.
Coming out of the game, Mr. Kensley, his day is done. Chip comes in. Wonderful header there from Bascom. Still limping. But that's not deterring him from taking goal scoring opportunities. Wonderful save there by Saint-Fleur once again. And we have a substitution coming into the game, number 22.
Came over 7.
Mr. Evenson August coming into the game for number 7. Kensley Eugene in the 72nd minute here of action. And here comes New Vibes, looking to swing this one into the box, and the goalkeeper steps up, collects it comfortably, sends the ball out to Mohammed, who's trying to work this way ball all the way up to the middle of the field, slips the ball through. Here's a goal shot, opportunity, and a goal for Naquan Henry.
Told he had one in him. That was a very good through ball right there. Very, very good. Very good. Very good.
Goal for number 10, Naquan Henry, in the 73rd minute.
That makes the score 3-3.
We are level here.
We are in for extra time. Could be. Could be in for extra time. Water break. Yeah.
Hydration break
Yeah.
after that piece of action there from Naquan.
Man, I've seen it. The new vibes have just this, they've gone into, the minds have gone. They're just giving the game now to LRVI. As I said off air that they had lost. Same situation where they had them three and they lost big in the second half. It's repeating itself here now. You had 6 fouls in the space of 3 or 4 minutes from new vibes. Something is gone. Something is not happening right. They have injuries. They've lost their rhythm. They have allowed LRVI to get back into the game, and it's all mental. All mental. You had the game under control. Now you're fouling.
Everything led up
Momentum
to
shift,
goal.
and LRVI has scored twice.
Level the playing field.
Now
Now it's game on.
it's game on.
Interesting. We haven't seen a penalty shootout this weekend. So far.
No. So
And as we mentioned yesterday, there has to be a winner.
yes.
No draws.
Yes, no draw. So now this is heading, but at time it is now
75th
in the
minute.
75th minute, right? A lot of time there for both teams to come back, either team to come back. So let's just see how it plays out from here. LRV and new vibes now have to get themselves together, relax, get back your rhythm, and start approaching the winner. I think they made a mistake when they switched Septus to the left side. When he was doing well on the right, he brought on a young left back, right? And nobody's exploring that. Nobody exploiting that. You understand me? So let us see what happens here now.
Septus not able to finish.
No, they know they're in for a game.
In for a game.
Yes.
.15 minutes left. And it will be a very testy 15 minutes. The substitutes called into action already with his first taste of the match. Mr. Evenson August. Evenson again on the ball, connecting with Volandi Judy. Judy with his shift move, making his way through, still in possession of the ball. Sends it over to the captain, Aubin. Evades the tackle, sends the ball in to James. But Axel steps up, intercepts that pass, anticipating it. Picking out Naquan Henry. Wonderful pass, but...
Here comes the card. Tell you, it had to be. After 7 fouls, it must be a card.
Yellow card issued to, it looks like Bernardo Antoine. Lots of fouls there, Vin, from New Vibes. Back to back.
7 fouls back to back. And I'm saying, I was calling, there's going to be a yellow card. Must be. You can't mix, even if that one was a bad foul, so many fouls will going to lead for the referee to give a yellow card. Henry's down. I think he has a bad ankle from before. So this definitely is maybe not a new injury, but aggravating the old one.
Bernardo Antoine picking up the yellow card. I know New Vibes cannot afford to lose a defender right now.
No.
Their backs are pinned against the wall.
Yes. I think New Vibes has brought that on to himself. By the way they're approaching the game. You had the game, you have the lead, keep bouncing the ball, keep moving the ball around, let them do a lot of running. Because I don't think they're that fit, right? So let them just keep the ball moving. Let LRVI do a lot of running. That's how you have to approach the game. Something with a mindset that you're already winning the game.
Yes.
As I said, both teams know each other. They have played together. I think LRVI might have had the advantage over them, right? But they were doing so well, scoring and allow. When the momentum shift came, LRVI took advantage of it. Just now, knock one walk through the
Naquan
defense.
back on his feet.
Yeah, he'll be okay. I think he
Shaking up
he
a
has
bit.
he has an ankle problem. So every time you touch it, he has to go down and
Get
roll around and get some attention, you know.
Maybe taking a moment to catch himself
yeah.
after scoring that goal, especially. Samuel stepping over the ball.
But everything is shift towards LRVI's, they're controlling the game right now.
Samuel is going to look to send this one in to the box. Opted to shift it over to Naquan instead with the short pass. Here comes Engerman on the ball. Not wanting to be called offside. Lost possession of the ball. Here comes Engerman trying to win it back, hustling. A lot of pace here coming in from LRVI. Probably smelling blood in the water. James trying to send the ball over to Evenson. Evenson right now challenging one-on-one. He makes his way into the box. Stays on his feet. Finally goes down. Goal kick there for LRVI.
Game getting exciting.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Approximately 10 more minutes to go in this
10
one.
more minutes to go.
It's going to be exciting. 10 minutes.
10 minutes,
10 minutes of excitement.
or if not 10 more minutes for extra time.
We may be in for a treat towards the end of this game, especially if we get penalty kicks. Skyler tries to win the ball, sails over his head, and cleared by the defense of New Vibes. Mohammed in control right now, putting the moves on Evenson. Walks the ball into the midfield. Finds Mr. Austin Martinson. Austin busy over there on the left side this afternoon. Here comes Naquan Henry, put into play by Samuel. Wonderful challenge there by Jason.
You see what happened just now? The defender nutmegged that one and gave away a penalty. Gave away a corner. That's one of the dumbest moves I've seen in a long time. You get up and you have the ball in front. That one is behind you. You nutmeg him just to prove that you can do that. They have lost it. They have lost it really.
Lost their composure.
Yes, they lost their
Here comes the
composure.
corner kick. Axel tries to redirect it, but it goes out too far. Here comes Rosier on the ball, finds James. James gonna walk the ball up to the sideline. Finds his player down the wing, try to chip the goalkeeper. Doesn't quite make it over the keeper's head. Mr. Valandi Judy. Valandi's all over the pitch in the second half. Shifting from left to right.
But he just came on. He's a substitute, doesn't he?
He's full of energy.
Yes, very.
Number 5, Denz Susan. Here comes James down the wing. Trying to find the ball into the box, but
Corner.
nice challenge there by the youngster, Noah.
Noah. I don't think they have exploited Noah yet.
Looks like there may be an offside call here by the sideline official.
No, he waved on. I know he waved the corner. I don't know why what was brought back.
Maybe overturned here. By
Yeah, he waved for a corner.
LRVI resetting the play, putting the ball back into action. Anthony Bassara connecting with Samuel. They're going to take their time back here, bouncing this ball around. Bassara chipping the ball, trying to find Naquan. Not too bad.
He's trying.
He's trying.
You're a little longer and
Naquan
to the
not
basic.
as fit as he would like to be to take advantage of that pass. Here comes
Trouble.
Here comes trouble. Here comes trouble. And
Trouble.
a goal
Trouble.
by Mr. James. James Carlos Veard. JCV, they call him.
Good move. Back to the type of movement they know and they have. So that those couple passes string together, right? Resulted in that goal. Calm finish.
Very calm
finishing.
Well composed.
Well composed finishing.
Goal in the 83rd minute from James Carlos Baird of New Vibes. The score is now 4-3. New Vibes has taken back the lead despite being down a player playing with 10 men.
LRVI, exactly. I'm telling you, that is not something that is so, I mean, a situation where you can't come back from.
Right.
Right? We have seen it happen all the time. Right?
Looks like we have a substitution coming up here.
Yeah, he's been out from the first time he went down. You remember he came out, I said he came down, Bascom. But they have put Bascom up top.
They're taking out number 4 here from New Vibes. Mr. Bernardo Antoine leaves the game in the 84th minute.
Let us see how they manage the last 10 minutes.
And here comes LRVI quickly responding. Mr. Schuyler with the attempt. The goalkeeper is on top of things.
They have 10 minutes to navigate now and see how well they manage the team. Mind that. That is new Vibes.
Approximately 5 more minutes left in this one.
Plus extra time.
What do you think is going through the minds of the LRVI players right now, being down 1 with 5 minutes left?
They still feel they can come back. I've seen it in them right now. But they're not maximizing the spaces that they could use. Being up one player. I don't think they're doing. They have to find some, advantages, numerical advantages somewhere in the pitch to utilize that.
Do you think they're doing a good job so far finding the numerical advantage?
No, I don't. I really don't. Because Nakwan is in the middle with 2 defenders on him. But I think the advantage was when they brought in Bascom, they would put him up there with him. Bascom is not going to run, but he's going to occupy at least a player.
Bascom, of course, not on the pitch at the moment. Might be another yellow card coming out here. Number 17 just entering the game and already on a yellow card.
They have a red card already. At the PF that is, I said they have 2 persons now on yellow card that are still in the game.
Stravansky Charles. Mr. Stravansky getting into it right now with Naquan Henry.
I have no reason why Naquan will get involved in that.
I'm not going to lie to you, Vin. Stravansky sounds like a Russian rum.
I asked yesterday, was he from Russia?
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka.
Not rum. I stand corrected.
Vodka.
They might have some Stravansky
He's
after
looking
this
him off,
game
but he's going to go here. Mohamed's looking him off, but he's going to come to the right. And it's taking too long.
Let's see if Mohamed has.
He's going to go to the right. You see, that's it. They have not looked up once to see.
Samuel sends it in, but cleaned up.
Very good coverage here because they're going straight over.
Stopping that goal, scoring opportunity. If that ball had slipped in,
yes,
might have been trouble. Naquan was right there waiting.
All the players already had the one player wide on the ring.
Engerman
nobody picked it up.
In the center too, waiting for that shot. Samuel brings the ball back across to the corner. Pole. Corner kick coming up right now for LRVI. Trying to mount a last-minute comeback. Samuel sends it into the box. Wonderful kick.
Good touch,
keeper puts a finger to it.
Good touch.
Player goes down. Wow.
Penalty.
And a penalty kick. Referee stepping away from the New Vibes players contesting that call.
That's a penalty. And it didn't have to go in.
Mr. Austin Martinson.
This is a very interesting game.
Austin went down inside of the penalty area. Axel
So again,
over the ball.
Stick with the person that does it well for you. Right?
I don't know if that was a foul or not.
It was a foul.
It was a very brilliant decision by Austin to go down there.
Yeah.
Knowing you're down a goal and you need to score a goal, I would have went down myself.
Yes, that's a good decision by the player.
Football is a game.
Take your chances.
Smarts. Sinflor called into action once again to defend. Would he go to the same side or would he go to the opposite side?
Same side. Same side.
Let's see where Axel decides to go and if Sinflor guesses right. And he goes back to the same side.
Yeah.
But unable to stop that one. That's an unstoppable penalty kick.
That's an unstoppable penalty.
Perfectly taken.
Perfectly
high
taken. High
and wide.
And hard.
And hard. The
Score?
trifecta. Score is back level.
4-4.
4-4. We have a game this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And we have how many time left? A few minutes left.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes left in full time.
In full time.
Yeah. Extra time is going to be about, you're going to say about 6 minutes extra time. Or 5. 5 the least.
A lot of injuries.
5 the man. 5 the least amount of time.
8 goals in this one. We
That's
can't complain.
Can't complain.
What a third place match.
End to end.
End to end. 8 goals in this first match.
No, the thing happens, UVIVs tend to scroll back right away, So let us see if these guys are settling down.
The captain in control in the midfield right now. James working that wing. Wonderful move to get past the defender. He makes his way into the 18-yard box, trying to center it. Almost making the ball over to his striker, but LRVI's defense solid. Keeping their composure. And we have a foul here and a yellow card. Another yellow card.
Talking
issued.
Back, said something to the referee.
To New Vibe's player.
Yeah. I think it's number 5.
Number 5.
Yeah, man. He's been doing that. He has started that with his own player. So now they have to be careful now. 3 players on yellow card. And the way they're going, it's possibly another red card if they keep behaving that way.
New Vibes, of course, not in a position to lose another player.
Definitely not.
And the 4th official on the side has indicated that there'll be a minimum of 5 added minutes in the second half of action.
Right.
Evenson in control right now. Connecting. New Vibes billing out of the back. Captain tries to chip the defense. Wonderful opportunity. Rozier has been escorted to the sideline, but cleaned up by Mr. Anthony Bassara. Walking off forcefully.
Keeper came out well.
Shakes his finger, says not today.
Keeper came out very good.
Here comes Rozier again, trying to shift the defense. Pleading for a foul, but not getting it from the referee.
That is a foul right there.
We're going to be keeping our eye on this duel between Anthony Bassara and Rozier coming down to these last minutes. Mohamed in control, making his way down the wing, looking to pick out his player, but has to change direction. New Vibes putting on that press, keeping LRVI in their half. Mohamed back in control, has to go back again, connecting with Samuel. Finding Naquan, but instantly dispossessed. The captain in control looks up, thinks about it. Goalkeeper has to be backed up into his net here. James on the side, looking to win himself a corner kick, and does successfully.
You notice who left his centre forward position and made a tackle in the defense? Naquan Henry.
Yes.
He lost the ball. He decided he's going to get it back.
We have an LRVI player down there in the box.
Has to be Henry. Has to be Henry.
And it is Henry.
Yeah, it has to be Henry. He knows he has a problem with his ankle and he's making that type of tackle. Right, so
I
he's
think
down.
the coaches may want to keep him in the game for penalty kick shootout, but
put him back up top. You don't necessarily want him for penalty shootout, believe me.
Get up, man, get up!
Henry, of course, slow to get up. nursing an injury for the entire match.
Yeah, he's bad. He's in bad shape.
This one looks like
Yeah, man, bad shape.
it's worse than the previous one.
He'll come back though. He'll come back. He'll get back on the pitch. Once he walks off like that, he'll come around and he's back on the pitch again.
Naquan goes down again on the side.
They're down to the teams are even now.
And here comes the corner kick from New Vibes. Sailed over.
Miserable freak. Miserable corner.
Poor corner kick.
Miserable
taken
corner.
there by New Vibes. Maybe a wasted opportunity to put the game away.
Yes.
And we're at the 90 minutes because
They got two
less than 3 minutes
chances.
to go.
They got 2 chances.
And here comes LRVI. Mohammed is bringing the ball up the pitch. Looks to pick out Skylar Hackett. Skylar is on his bicycle, trying to make his way around the New Vibes defense, but the defense very composed, doing their job back there.
The goalkeeper almost give it away by coming out so early.
Here comes Noah with a tough challenge, but did not win possession of that one. Albin in control, rounds the defense, making his way into the midfield. The substitutes call into action. Number 17, Shavensky, along with number 22, Evanson August. Throw in here. August with the ball. Foul there on New Vibes. Mohammed hits the turf.
He's good, man. That's a lot of acting there, but paid off. It was a foul, but a lot of acting by Mohammed there.
Volandi G with a tough challenge. Mohammed selling it to the refs.
Yeah, no, it was a foul. It was a foul. Just that he was making much of it, you know. More to it than it was. That was necessary.
Here comes Samuel bringing the ball up on the touchline, trying to send the ball into Engerman. Engerman playing pretty high in the place of the missing Naquan Henry, who's injured.
All right, extra
And
time.
the referee blows full time.
Yes.
The score is New Vibes 4.
Yep.
LRVI
4.
4.
Well, I say first extra time. First game goes extra time. Very exciting game.
Very exciting.
You know, I think an exciting game. You know, both teams end to end. I thought that New Vibes gave it away in maybe the last 15 minutes. They turned it over by losing their composure. You know, did not control the game as they should. And as we saw last year with the Hell Knights against LRVI, LRVI will take that type of I say indiscipline from the other team and convert. They did it against Hell Knights. Never had the time to do it.
Yes.
To win the game. But no, you see New Vibes sort of getting themselves in a situation where they get New Vibes committed 9 fouls in the last 10 minutes, just about 10-15 minutes. That's what you see where they are in the game.
And we're live right now at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex, USVI Federation, in collaboration with WTJX. Good afternoon to everyone tuned in right now, locked on to WTJX on Facebook and on YouTube. Fans are piling into this game, filling up the stands. Stands look a lot different now than it did at the beginning of this game. The rain deterred quite a few people, but the conditions are getting a lot better and the fans are deciding that they cannot miss today's championship game.
The forecast is showing
After
it will be this good.
After full time, we're level at 4-4. A little bit of overtime, possibly penalty kicks.
Possibly. I think you have 10 minute half.
And then we're going to get ready for the championship matchup. Hella Knights versus Rovers.
Looking forward to that, man.
Looking forward. If this game had so much vibes,
yes,
we could only imagine what the final match is going to look like.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to that game.
fans looking anxious to see what's going to happen here in overtime. What would be your speech to your players now as a coach to get them ready for overtime?
Well, LRVI should just say, gentlemen, we're a player up. Continue to do what you're doing in the last 10 minutes of the game. Let us pressure them up top and see, let's get the goal early. But that's what it would be. I don't know. I was watching the New Vibes coach, and I think his mindset is just arguing with the referee. Right? He has to now calm down his players. They have the ability with 10 men to beat this LRVI team. Right? Because LRVI might get into a situation where they know, oh, we're a man up, so just attack. But they can see how vulnerable they are when the game gets into the hands of New Vibes up near to the goal.
Very testing.
Right? Very, very dangerous. They can be dangerous in that situation. So it's just to calm your team down. Listen, the game is not over.
Right.
We have scored 4 goals. We have come back.
Yes.
And scored 4 goals.
Done very well.
Done very
Come
well.
back.
Continue.
Yes.
To do what you let them fall whatever they want. You don't get into that with them. Just let's get into the game and let's win the game.
Naquan looks like he's back on his feet and in this match.
He's going to get back. He's going to get back.
The fans, of course, ready to see the overtime action here at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. Injuries, as we know, are part of the game. Red cards and yellow cards are part of the game. And that's why the matches have to be played, right, Vin?
Yes.
You can't look at what it looks like on paper.
Let me tell you,
The games have to be played.
Look at LRVI's team with the amount of national players they have. You say, okay, a tick for win, a W for LRVI. No other team can come in. I think the coach came with that same mindset. Didn't get to do it to reach the finals, but just like with New Vibes, both came over that have a chance to win the championship, right? To win the cup. And I think they realized pretty early that they're not really that prepared.
Right.
You know, no, they're at a level now. I said they played against each other several times. They both know each other, and some teams have been contentious, right? So let them settle down now and decide to take the game in hand and win the game. Go forward and win the game for your fans that travel all the way from St. Thomas to come and watch you. Give them a game. Some fans are watching it in St. Thomas, and other fans are watching all the way. I know people from Belize watching this game, right? And we have to make sure that we get everything back together. They have to take charge of themselves now. The coach only can tell them exactly what to do. Now is the time for them to take charge.
Here comes a halftime shot. Right by the whistle from Rosier, testing the keeper from early. Unfortunately, did not have the amount of pace it needed to challenge the goalkeeper.
And let's remember now, each half is going to be 10-minute halves.
And we have a substitution at the 90th minute. Coming out of the game, number 9, Eamon Bascom. Coming into the game, number 15, Thomas Nicholas from LRVI. Another youngster. Thomas Nicholas. Let's see what the youngster brings to the game. Noah challenging that one, winning a throw-in for his team, LRVI. Noah throws it into Mohammed, who loses the ball, unfortunately. And here comes New Vibes, launching an attack, 3 versus 2. Shifts all the defense. Heavy touch there. Let's see if he can save it. Unfortunately, he cannot.
Being selfish there, he had a player out wide. The game is in extra time. You have a short space of time to really get things going. He has a person who made a good run for him. Made the pass out there is all by him he's lonesome.
Tries to take on 3 defenders by himself.
Yes.
Switches the play all the way. The ball makes it to the wing. Looking to pick out Skyler up top, but picked off by Evenson. Evenson goes to the turf there. Tough tackle. Throw in for LRVI. Evenson still on the floor.
He's down. He got touched, but I think it's after the tackle was made. I still can't believe that New Vibes not taking advantage of this youngster on the left side, at the left back.
To Noah's credit, though.
But he
Noah's
has
doing
not
a
gotten
good
a job. But he has not got the work to do.
Wonderful challenge there by New Vibes. Mohammed gets flipped. Here comes Rosier, dancing, weaving. Still gets away from Noah and Axel. Taking advantage of the youngster.
Yeah.
Here comes Rosier. Still holds on to it. Wondering why he hasn't laid it
I
off
have
as
no
yet.
idea what he's doing. None
His head
whatsoever.
is down. He takes a shot
Not whatsoever.
directly into the hands of the goalkeeper.
I don't know why he was holding the ball there. Right? Another selfish play again.
Decides to go all alone
Yeah.
with the heroics in overtime.
Yeah, man, I tell you.
Engerman switches the play over to Mohammed. Here comes Naquan, but get roughed up a little bit right there.
Uh-oh. I have no idea what is happening just now.
Stravinsky with a tough tackle, but Stravinsky's already sitting on a yellow. He might want to take it easy. And here comes Naquan again, challenging the New Vibes defense. Going up against 4 of New Vibes' defenders. Here comes Judy. Stopped by Noah. Well done by the youngster. Here comes New Vibes launching a counter-attack. Heavy touch there. But wins the ball back, picks his head
Nobody
up.
looking
He
wide.
thinks
Nobody
about
looking
it.
wide. Nobody
Here
looking
comes
wide.
Judy with the
Nobody
connected
looking
play.
wide. Offside.
Rosier. Heavy touch again.
He's offside. I have no idea what New Vibes players are thinking at this point. They have lost the plot. Definitely. They have 3v2
And gave it away.
and gave it away.
Gave it away.
Because somebody wants to be selfish. Somebody wants to be the hero who scores that goal.
Everyone wants to be the winner
Yeah.
for their team. Unfortunately, being selfish.
Keeper is for New Vibes is down at the moment. Right, he worked very hard in the game, but he's down at the moment. I didn't see him come into a tackle or anything for him to go down, so he must have been carrying something from before.
From the previous injury.
Yeah, so I think he figured that he has to get some treatment now, right? Because he has not done. And as I said, they don't have a second goalkeeper. They might have to substitute a player for him. Coach went over to take a look at him. I'm not sure if he's going to make a decision.
Players using the opportunity to
Yeah,
hydrate
looks like he's going to
themselves.
make a substitution. He's already right up the card.
St. Fleur
Yes, so
signaling for a substitution.
yes, he's definitely this. The coach has already made that decision. So the youngster, another player is going to come on for him. I think he had a number 3. I think he's going to come in for him. It looks like number 3 here would be
Not on the board.
not on the board.
He's a reserve player.
I don't no, maybe I picked up the wrong number, but he's going on for him.
Five minutes here in added time, in overtime, I should say. We're still level here at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. Still in game number 1. First overtime match for the weekend. LRVI versus New Vibes. Very close, all the way down to the end.
Yes, the game has worked out to be a really exciting game.
Very
really.
exciting game.
A lot of goals, a lot of contentious situations.
A lot of yellow cards.
Coaches making noise.
Coaches going at it.
Referees giving yellow cards.
A lot of rough tackles.
Everything in one. Everything in one.
A lot of saves.
Everything in one.
Near misses.
The only thing we can get now is a penalty shootout
That
to
would be
finish
the
up.
icing
That would be the ideal
on the
situation.
cake.
Yes.
Giving the fans a treat here
Yes.
this afternoon in the Big 4 Championship game weekend. Third place match between LRVI and New Vibes. And of course, the action is brought to you by the USVI Soccer Federation in collaboration with WTJX, bringing it to you live from all angles.
goalkeeper is feeling it. The
He's on a lot of
goalkeeper's
pain.
in floor. Yeah, he's really right now he's crying.
Oh.
So he knows that he wants to be in the game. Yeah. Worse if it goes to penalty shootout, although he has not saved two, the two previous ones, but you want to be in a game like this. If it's not a championship game, at least it's a championship, is a playoff for third spot.
With a new goalkeeper coming into the
Yeah,
game,
new goalkeeper.
Finn, what would be going through your mind as a LRVI attacker?
Well, same thing I thought of when the youngster came on, attack that person. They're going to shoot from outside probably now, if they're thinking about it. And see, what you don't want to give him a shot from way outside so he can pick up his range. Because he must have some ability while they're bringing him in. So if you do that, right, then you start shooting, figuring, hey, he's not any good anymore.
Right.
Just like the keeper that LRVI brought in, he has done well so far. He has countered my thing from yesterday when they brought him in, But he is you can see he take the ball in the air, the keeper from LRVI. But if you go on the ground, that's where he's going to have a problem. But they keep shooting long and high. So let us see what's happening here.
Not enough ground balls.
Not enough ground balls. No.
And here comes LRVI mounting an attack, sends the ball directly into New Vibes' defense. Doing well to get rid of any danger there. The captain, Arbin, bringing the ball up, walking it into the midfield, picks his head up, looking for support.
Not looking.
James
That's
is a little bit
support.
late there
Yeah.
to offer some support to the captain. Stravinsky sending the ball in, not finding Rozier. Stravinsky playing over there on the left wing. Here comes Anthony Bassara with the pace, strolling past Stravinsky. Stravinsky struggling to catch up with him.
He has
Pumping.
done a good job since he switched him there on the right flank. Basarak, he has done a good job so
Very
far.
well done.
He has held his own in defense, and you can see the speed that he has. And remember, yesterday he was playing in midfield.
Yes. He was able to win his team a corner kick
Yes.
for his efforts.
This is where Axel should get right back where he normally goes, on the back post. If Basarak can bring the ball over.
Axel being in the middle of the 18-yard box right now. Ball comes in, finds Skylar Hackett. Skylar tries to backheel the ball, but it goes over the crossbar.
That was a good attempt.
Good attempt.
Yeah.
Trying to catch the goalkeeper
Catch the
off guard,
goalkeeper.
testing the goalkeeper from
If
early.
that ball had gone to goal, 5-4.
That would have been a wonderful highlight
Yeah.
for Skylar Hackett. 10 minutes into overtime here at the Bethlehem Soccer Complex. The youngster calling to action so far for LRVI. Number 15,
There goes Basarak again,
Thomas
coming
Nicholas.
back. Basarak coming back and making a good tackle right there. That was a good move by LRVI to put him there.
Wonderful tactical shift there.
Yeah, it's a good movement. Good move by him.
Here comes New Vibes. Building up out of the back. Over to James. James tries to find Judy, but picked off by Austin Martinson. Or Austin not able to control that one. It goes out of bounds for a New Vibes throwing. Connecting play here by Stravinsky and James. James and Stravinsky rounding the defense. Judy slips past Noah, sends it down to the wing, can't control it, try to send it into the middle, but no one there to connect with that pass. Here comes Skylar Hackett. Quickly picked up by New Vibes defense. Evenson again, coming down, finding Rozier on the wing. Rozier losing concentration there for a quick second.
They've really gotten out of the rhythm. New Vibes have lost it in the last 25 minutes. They've lost it really. They're not concentrating. They're not moving the way they used to move because the number 7 has come off. Kensley. He has come off. So he's one that was building that rhythm.
Kenzie limping right now on the
Yeah,
sidelines.
he and let me see, number 11, Rosier was moving very well together. That combination is
That
not there
chemistry is
anymore.
gone.
Right, chemistry is gone, completely gone.
Here comes James. Challenge by Naquan Henry. Naquan wins the challenge. Hard tackle there by James. James is arguing that he won the ball. Helps Henry back to his feet. Going to be a free kick here for LRVI. Samuel stepping over the ball.
We have 4 people here, and the numbers up. They have numbers up in the box. That's his new vibes.
Let's see if Samuel tried to curl this ball into the goal.
He's
Not
got-
a bad angle from
Just put it right over. They have to hold. Make sure that Axel doesn't get on the end of this kick.
Here comes Samuel. Looks for that back post. Floats in.
Try the same thing
Skyler
again.
tried to
Try the same
be a
thing
little
again.
tricky there again.
Try
Goes
the
over
same
the
thing
crossbar.
again. Well, about maybe a minute left in the
That's
first
it. The
10
referee
minutes.
blows.
Which blows. All right, that's it. So
That's the end of the first
yeah.
of the overtime.
Nobody's supposed to spin around. I don't know what they're doing now. Nobody
One
just spin
more
around.
overtime coming up.
10 minutes to spin around. That's what it's supposed to be.
10 more minutes
They're
of
not,
action.
they're not supposed to get a break.
10 more minutes of action. New Vibes making their way over to the next side. Some of their players coming
Yeah.
to the touchline for
It
some
just spin around.
drinks. Just a quick change of side. How has the first 10 minutes of overtime looked so far, Vin?
It's the same for the same coming out of the last half. New Vibes not commanding the game that they could, and LRVI doing the same thing, trying to get to Naquan Henry, but in this half, not really making that. They tried to make some long passes, but it wasn't there. It wasn't on for them. The youngster playing in right midfield is going flat to Naquan and asking Naquan to come to the ball. You have a lot of space behind the defense because New Vibes bring their players up high. If you want to play Naquan in, play over the top,
Right.
and give him a chance to make the run. Because I don't think there's anyone there as fast as Naquan.
Because when he
in
wins
defense.
the ball, he still has a lot more
exactly.
yardage to go before he makes it to the goal.
Yes, and I think he can do that. But if you play the ball into his feet,
Yeah,
Naquan tries to turn and he always loses the ball, or they foul him on the ball. So play the over the top and let Naquan make the run.
Getting ready to kick off the second overtime. 10 more minutes of action to see who will win this third place match, or will it go to penalty kicks? I'm sure the fans would love to see a penalty kick shootout.
Yes, it will be good for the game too.
And here comes Mohammed, chips the ball in but missed. Anthony Bassara making the run down the right wing.
Has to be careful he makes that run and leave space open on the wing. He has to time his run to see if it's on and not give it away so early.
Anthony picks his head up, tries to find Nicholson in the middle. New Vibes intercepting. Wonderfully taken down by Austin. Austin sends it in. Naquan on top of it, takes a shot. Saved by the new goalkeeper, tested one time.
Maybe it should be before, huh? No, it's a good save though.
Wonderful save.
Yeah, but it was a really hurried shot from Naquan Henry there. He had to take it. Goalkeeper in the right place, right time.
A little anxious there from Mr. Henry.
Yes. This doesn't look good. I mean, right now, being down 10 is still not sure that they were down 10.
Here comes the corner kick. Sails to the top of the 18-yard box. Rosier try to shift. Noah doesn't make it quite there. James connecting with Rosier, but it goes out of bounds
Yeah.
for a LRVI throw in. Look like it will be taken by Noah. Noah throws it in to Samuel. Samuel picks his head up, look to pick out one of the player, but no one's making a move. Mohammed swings it over to Anthony. Anthony looks like he got hit in the face there by Judy.
He's not going to get that. He's not going to get that.
Stravinsky on the ball, sends it over to the captain, Arbin. Arbin looks up, tries to send the ball in. Little miss kick there from the youngster.
Trouble.
2-on-2 opportunity. Stravinsky, Rozier.
Man outside.
Reinforcements come back and a little bit of a whiff.
Not looking. Man on
shot
the outside.
there.
I don't know if the player running on the right side just now shouted to his teammate to let him know he's available. So 11 is there. I'm trying to get the number of the player who made the run on the outside but was not picked up by Rozier.
We have a player down, number 4, it looks like, for LRVI.
Yeah, that's Bazarak.
Anthony Bassara on the floor.
Yeah.
Picked up a bit of an injury. Got hit in the face in the last possession. Still feeling the brunt of that elbow to the face. Inadvertently, though, I believe.
Yeah. I think he went across him to with that ball. But, nothing was untoward about the movement. I didn't see him lift his elbow up to get to deter him from the move. But referee didn't see it as a foul, so we move on in that. We move on with that.
Anthony back on his feet. Still holding on to his face.
Yeah, he got hit, but I'm not sure. I don't think it was deliberate.
The ball back into play.
Yeah, because the assistant referee is right there. He would have seen it if
There
it was
comes
anything.
Samuel.
Yeah.
Plays the ball into Nicholson in the midfield. Nicholson dropping back a little bit. Tries to switch the play over to Austin, but it goes out of bounds. Throw in. For New Vibes, James will take this one, throws it in.
We're in the second overtime half. Second overtime, and the score remains the same. 4-4.
Rozier looks a little bit gassed here in this overtime. Not as explosive as he was in the beginning of the match. Here comes Anthony, cuts back in. Tripped a little bit, but kept his composure, stayed on his feet. Here comes New Vibe. Stravinsky cuts back, avoids the challenge, sends the ball in. Rozier with a chance. Saved by the goalkeeper. Looking to pick out one of his defenders right now. Over to Austin. Austin sends it into Nickel. Here comes Mohamed Engerman. Switches the play over to Austin. Picks his head up. Sends it back over to Engerman.
Now you see that LRVI are the ones that look like they're putting the passes together. You know, they're being patient, putting some passes together, and it might pay dividends.
Credit to Mr. Anthony Bassara.
Yes, yeah, he's doing well. He has been doing well.
Definitely has a lot to do with the change in the attack.
Yeah, man, he has been doing well. He
Of
defended
LRVI.
well and he's attacking well.
Well done this afternoon from Mr. Anthony Bassara. Axel on the ball. Shift the play over to Anthony Bassara. Picks his head up, looks for Samuel. Samuel passes it over to Mohamed. Trying to find Naquan, but quickly shut down. Tripped
Number 5
by
again.
Susan.
Susan has to be careful.
Susan
Has
looks a
to be
bit
careful.
frustrated back
Yes,
there.
yes.
Susan is cool.
He's leaving out the middle and coming and committing the fouls. And the referee probably won't give him a yellow card. Was he on a yellow card? I think he was on a yellow card. I think he's on a yellow card, if I'm not mistaken.
Free kick to LRVI. Samuel stepping over this one. Looking to swing it into one of his teammates into the 18-yard box for a chance for someone to run on to the end of it with a goal-scoring opportunity.
They're about in the 5th minute of the extra time, that final extra time, right? About 5 minutes.
Ball floats in. Axel puts a head to it and scores! Celebrates by taking the jersey off. If he gets a yellow card, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. He will get a yellow card.
Because
But he has put the game
in his head,
he has put the
this
game to
game
rest.
is over.
Yes.
Hey, no start.
Let's see what New Vibes has to say about that. But goal to number 17, Axel, with a wonderful header. A brilliant delivery by number 8, Samuel. Floats that ball into the box.
It has been coming, you know. Axel has gotten the head to 3 before, saved by the goalkeeper. He's the tallest person back there. And this is time when they didn't block him.
Yes.
They did not block Axel, so he had a free rein and a head on the ball. That's it. So
Axel
so we're back now to
celebrating a hat trick.
LRVI 5. New Vibes 4.
Axel with a hat trick today.
Axel.
Rosier with a hat trick today.
Yep. Axel,
Wow.
2 penalties and a header.
9 goals in this one. The
It's
first
wonderful.
matchup.
Wonderful.
What more could we ask for, Vin?
The last game they scored this amount of goals was 10. So now they're coming back to their regular score line. I must give credit to the keeper.
Yes.
I mean, yesterday I gave him a hard time.
Yes.
But well, not a hard time, but I mentioned him in a negative way. And he has come up, he has stepped up, he came out and covered some balls that they would have take advantage of. So he has done well. He has done well.
Axel floats that one in.
Well, the game is not over yet, you know. We still have
Game is
time
not
to
over.
do. Yeah, game is not over yet.
Still more time left to play.
Not over till the fat lady sings, as
Let's
they say.
see how New Vibes response. That ball sails.
I don't know what I don't know what issue was thinking there. I don't know what Mohammed was thinking there just now. I think he wanted time to rest.
Catch himself a little bit.
Yeah.
Because here comes New Vibes.
But he just gave the ball back to New Vibes. That's all
Here
he
comes
did.
James down the line, swings the ball in with a shot. Missed opportunity
Dropped his head too soon.
by Judy.
Judy dropped his head too soon. Just kept his composure, knocked it back to where the ball is coming from, and I figured there would be 5-5. Then penalties.
Not bad of a response there.
No, but first thing went wrong when Mohammed gave them back the ball by kicking the ball outside, and then Julie dropping his head when not necessary.
Player still
When it
down
shouldn't be.
there.
Yes, that's one down. Hey, now it's time to play the game.
Now it's time to play.
Kill the time.
They call it Conquer Caffeine, I believe.
Yeah.
But I digress. Here comes Axel kicking the ball out. Mohammed trapping that one with his stomach, but feeling the brunt of it.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been. No, the way they are just instead of keeping position on the ball, they're kicking away and turning the ball back over to New Vibes. All of this keep position by knocking it long and out. They're giving back New Vibes the ball, giving the opportunity to come and score.
Final minutes here of the second overtime. New Vibes looking to equalize. Stays on his feet. Arguing about advantage there.
No, that could never be a foul. That's a bigger body.
And the sideline official has indicated that there'll be 2 added minutes.
Yes.
Yellow card
there for 9. Another red card there for somebody else. Yellow card again.
To Rosier and 16. Not sure which one of them got that yellow.
I think I'm trying to get his number. He's the one still arguing.
Jean Garland. New Vibes on the back heel. James evading the tackle by Nichols. James walks the ball up, picks his head up, look to pick out Judy. Shavinsky could not retrieve that pass. Final minutes of the game. LRVI may look to kill some time here, Vin.
Yeah. That's it. That's a way to go. You know, it's all in the game. There's nothing wrong with it. The referee it's in his hand to give additional extra time if he has to. But I would do the same.
Very contentious last minutes here of this one. Players getting a little bit antsy.
2 minutes. I don't think this referee doesn't seem to be wanting to go extra time. You know.
Not at all. Here comes Evanson, challenge by Naquan Henry. The ball makes its way all the way over to James. James to Rosier.
Here comes Rosier,
Here
the
comes
danger man
Rosier.
right there.
Trying to Noah from
Noah-
LRVI
Noah
doing
has
a great
done a-
job.
No, it was a good job there.
The youngster showing why he belongs in this match. Here comes James looking to send the ball back into the 18. Naquan clears it.
Game is over. Game is over.
Naquan playing a
is
defensive
over.
role.
Uh-oh, is that throw-in?
Throw in
Okay,
now
game is
for
over.
New Vibes. Susie turns. Picks his head up, but injured. Fouled, I should say.
Game
And
is
there
over.
comes
Game is over.
the full-time
Full time whistle.
whistle. And some of the players out there look like they're arguing with the
Referee, red
yellow
card,
card.
yeah.
Red card.
It's too late now. Nothing wrong.
issued. I don't think anything that they say to the ref now would make a difference.
Well, the only difference with this
Over.
now, next when the season starts next year, he has to miss the first game for his club.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the first match.
Yes, yes, definitely.
LRVI coming out victorious in this one. Defeating New Vibes. 9 goals in this one this afternoon in the first matchup. Back-to-back games. The championship game is up next. But LRVI could walk away with their head held high with the third place trophy. They fought hard. Unfortunately for New Vibes, they weren't able to hold on to their lead that they had in this game and end up losing this matchup. Players not too happy about the way this game turned out, arguing about some fouls and some calls, and maybe some missed calls, but there's not much they could do about it now. The game is called and another card is issued, it looked like to the referee, the coach rather. Referee has issued a red card to New Vibes head coach. Head coach still arguing, but I don't think it's going to make much of a difference now. Game is over. This is the time where you got to show sportsmanship, keep your composure, and know that you're not just representing yourself, but you're representing your club and the sport. So let's see if cooler heads prevail. Anthony Bassara looks like he's limping off the field with an injury, cramping up, struggling to make his way off the pitch, being assisted off the field right now to get some treatment. And the teams are making their way onto the field for the second match. Rovers versus Hellenites is up next. The championship game, the moment we've all been waiting for. Who will win it all is the question we've been asking all weekend. Will it be Hellenites? Will it be Rovers? Hellenites, of course, being multiple time champions of this competition. Rovers looking to win their first one. We're going to pitch it over to Vin on the sideline for an interview with the coach of the winning side.
All right, thank you, Curtis. We have the winning. Thank you, Curtis. We have the winning coach here with us. Yesterday in interview, he said he knows the team, and I think he's going to be just come out and play some game. Joe, explain what happened in this game to cause you to win this game.
The planning and preparation process, bringing our 2 players on our own club's dime to bring the players from St. Thomas here made a huge difference. Down the stretch, I knew we would need subs because of illness as we travel. I really wish we would be able to travel with a group of 23, but we managed to make sure we had a squad of 22 according to the rules and regulations, which played into our planning and preparation. In this game, it really came down to understanding what didn't work yesterday.
All right, thanks, Joe. Congratulations again. Right, have a safe trip back over.
Yep.
All right, now that was the winning coach. As we leave here, we go straight to the break. and we'll come back for the second game.
That's the end of regulation and the end of overtime. No penalty kicks on this one. We'll see you guys in the next game for Hella Knights versus Rovers, the championship match. Keep it locked right here on WTJX for that coverage. We'll be right back. Keep it locked. Keep it where you have it. Share the link. Tune in to the final matchup coming right up, right after this.